We're live. All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Dave Z, and this is it. This is the final. Steve.
Hey, move.
This is the final. The big one, the big race.
I think our crowd multiplied somehow just over
We've
the past
got
hour.
thousands. Yes, I put an S in there. Thousands and thousands of people here. I've never seen anything like it. Last time I seen something like this, I was somewhere smack dab in the middle of the sandbox in California, looking at some King of the Hammer shootout.
We even had a helicopter flying over earlier, Dave.
Talk to them. Tell them where we're at, Bree.
Guys, we're at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. We are here for finals weekend. That means that this hill happening in just a few moments is the very last bouncer hill for the 2018 season. So we're going to be bringing that all to you just as soon as we get our hill cleared off here. Y'all make sure that you share this feed for us.
Oh, some gal named Christy Zabarkis is watching. Yeah.
She's pretty cool.
She kind of cute, too. What up, cutie? Before I catch a sexual harassment case, that's my beautiful wife. What up, Christy Z? My boy Alex Cunningham checking in, supporting us all season from PA. What's up, Al? Jay Shaw, what's going on? Chris Kelly, how you doing? Hey, y'all hit this share button. We need to get this stuff kicked up. We need to get it kicked out.
What y'all think of that Formula Off-Road racing? Those guys are crazy.
Cold. Whatever, no matter. Blue raspberry or black raspberry, I don't know.
What a day of racing. I'm out here with about 3,500 of my closest friends, just enjoying this beautiful weather here at Bikini Bottom Off-Road in Dyersburg, Tennessee. We've got Miss Tiffany Porter in the crowd. Tiffany Porter's taking care. She just threw something at me. Easy now, Tiff. We got Michael Flenner. What's up, Mike? All right, Michael Flenner. He's been killing it in the UTV Bounty Series all year in that Can-Am. That's right. You know, Bobby Tanner may be the godfather of rock bouncing, but Michael Flenner is the godfather of the Can-Am Mafia, let me tell you. And one of his boys by the name of Paul Wolf did one heck of a job this morning in the UTV finals.
That was an exciting race to watch.
Good gracious, golly almighty. Paul Wolf putting Can-Am on the map in the national championships. Hey, Paulie! Paulie! We've got...
Y'all let us know where you're watching from while we're waiting for this to build up and getting our course cleared up and ready to roll.
I see Gibson County, Tennessee is in the house.
Vancouver, Canada.
That's right, that's right. Lexington, Tennessee, what's up? Hey, look, this entire season, we have not asked for a dime We haven't asked for anything but for you to show these drivers and the sport of rock racing some love by sharing this feed, getting it out there. So please, if you haven't done it yet in the past few minutes, hit that share button for us.
Right. We got West Virginia, Ohio, Oklahoma, Las Vegas, Kentucky, Texas, Florida, Oregon, or Kentucky.
All right.
Or Canada, North Dakota, Oklahoma.
President of the TC fan club, Ray Merrill in the house. Danny Kyle, what's up, Danny? Oh, Shaking Jake Berkey is
Franklin,
on.
Tennessee. I know that one. That's
All
close
right.
to me.
Oklahoma. That's right, Diana. Pulling for Team Carter. Diana Gons. KC in the house. Iceland. What's up, what's up, what's up? Misery. Franklin, Tennessee. Yeah, we got Tennessee covered, baby.
It was misery when we were on those dang Missouri roads at 2 in the morning like a roller coaster ride.
Austin, you are the man. 2019 schedule will be posted shortly, but our next stop's going to be out in California for the SRRS Ultra 4 shootout at King of the Hammers, one of the biggest events, if not the biggest event in the world as far as rock racing goes.
And they're still rolling in.
We've got people still rolling in the front
Speaking
gate.
of people, yeah, rolling in. Where did all these people come from, Dave?
Hey,
We're surrounded, and it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. We've got media from all over the country, and a huge shout out. Huge shout out to Black Dog. We got Jonathan here. We've got Image Offroad Photography here. Christy Moat. We've got Busted Knuckle Films. What else we got? We got Mad Ram 11 up in the house.
High Octane.
High Octane is here, Mr. Chris. We also have Off-Road Lifestyle snapping those beautiful stills. Got people from everywhere. I know Heath Lawler's up in the house somewhere.
He's out
what
here
up,
somewhere.
Heath?
We've got some more Iceland, Reykjavik. Knoxville, Tennessee. There we go.
And we've got the sexiest crowd in the world here, don't we? Yeah. What? Who here is sexy? Yeah, we got two sexy people, and the rest of them I don't know what's going on with them.
They're not sure.
Yeah, they ain't sure about nothing.
Jake Berkey, get some buggies done. We need you back out here next year.
Peculiar.
So Sweden.
Oh yeah. What a day of racing. We started out with the UTVs, with the UTV Cup Series this morning. And then we got to see some pretty intense action on the Bouncer Hills. And then the Formula Off-Road Icelandic folks put on one heck of a show. Hey, did y'all see that KFC rig blow up? I reckon that thing is what, extra crispy now? Man, thank God everybody's okay. Everybody's having a good time out here in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Iceland. Kyle Hankins is back. We got Bebo Watt and Mitzi from the Bouncer Life group. And we just had Timmy Sorensen and his 3-year-old son, Cutter Sorensen, just break the beam.
Just breaking the beam today.
Man, they got a huge, the crowd got lit up with that one. Timmy took a tremendous shot yesterday. I reckon he was lights out for a minute. He's back on his feet. He tried the first hill of today, And
decided it wasn't a good idea to keep on going.
Yeah,
finish up this hill, so he decided to just break the beam. Be smart.
Right. He did break an axle though on that first hill.
Yeah. That was a rough rock and roll there.
All right, everybody, I need you to hit the share button. Hit the share button for me right
What's up,
now.
Chad?
Come on now.
Should we give him a quick top 5 rundown from Hill 1?
Yeah, let's do that. Timmy Cameron took hill number 1 for today with a 34.21. And then in second place, the postman himself, Mr. Will Stewart, who's been on fire lately, in third place. And I couldn't be happier for this gentleman right here, Mr. Tim Bacon.
That's right.
That's Lil Tim Bacon with a 37.42. He struggled the first part of the year with Carnage, but it seems like everything's come together for him the last few races.
Yeah.
And
Getting it dialed
finals, he's killing it, man. If he is a good hill right here, I reckon we may be seeing him on the podium possibly.
I heard those Bacon boys are real competitive with each other.
And then if you didn't get enough bacon right there, Bubba Bacon took 4th place on hill number 1. In 5th place from Iceland, Iceland's own choir boy, Mr. Snorri Amason.
That was good. That was good. Have you been practicing?
Yes, I stayed up late last night.
Pronunciation?
Absolutely. And Bree and I couldn't be. Oh, it's Delmar.
Oh, Lord.
It is Delmar Ray from the Instigator Racing crew. Delmar Ray is running around. Oh, Lord. Oh! He done just kissed Jerry Foley square on the lips, ladies and gentlemen. And I think Jerry Foley was having a flare-up earlier. I'm just saying, it's kind of rough. Jerry had that cold sore flaring up.
Oh, boy.
Delmar just
TMI, Dave. TMI.
My bad.
Yeah.
Well, Bree and I couldn't be happier to bring you the action race after race this year. We had a wonderful, wonderful time calling each hill.
Absolutely.
And we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Love you guys. And who's ready for some rock bouncing?
I seem to see Travis Lovett, the hitman, sitting on the starting line.
Who remembers the hit band? That's my buddy right there. He's come out of retirement to play all weekend, not just in the bouncer class. Oh! What a save! Travis Lovett!
Easy does it.
What a save, Bree.
Oh, man.
Look out!
Oh, man.
Look out! And the crowd goes wild! Travis Lovett!
All right.
The crowd goes wild!
Okay, I don't know if you guys remember last time we were here at Bikini Bottoms, but that slab was unclimbable.
48.22, that is Travis Lovett's time. And we have cut the ribbon, baby. Hill number 4 is underway.
Leave it to Travis Lovett to show someone how to climb a concrete slab.
Oh my word. Travis Lovett. He's been rocking and rolling all weekend in the bouncer class, as well as riding with those paddle tires for the Formula Off-Road crew. He has showed the heck out with the Formula folk. He has gained nothing but their respect. And you know what? He just showed us that the Hitman is back.
All right. Old Raging Hornet is sitting on the line down there.
Jack Porter on the
Jack
line.
Porter in the driver's seat.
Go watch your daddy,
We like
little
to hear
girl.
that.
Jack Porter on the line.
Come on, Jack. There he goes.
That's
Much
it.
better than yesterday.
Coming in high. Get it, Jack. Yeah! Jack Porter! Oh! Let me tell you something. That 1,000 horsepower will get away from you if you ain't happy. Give it up for Jack Porter.
Hornet has been doing double duty with with some rough rides this weekend. I'm glad to see it coming out the finish line like that.
Jack Porter now in the lead with a 38.55. Jack Porter in the lead.
Old Jack attack. All right, we got Jason Sparks pulling up to the line.
Old Sparky on the line. Hey, let me ask you this. Hey, Bessie, what do you think about the hitman Travis Lovett?
Love him.
What's he been doing in Formula all week? Oh, hold on now. Sparky turning it right now. Come on, Sparky. Oh! Look out!
All right, Sparky's our first buggy down on the slab.
Yeah, and we got Sparky on his lid. We've got the recovery
Probably not
crew
gonna be our
all the
last
way
one
out
either.
there. Huh?
Probably not going to be the last one today either.
Oh, no, not for sure, for sure, for sure.
Shut up. I'm at the hotel. I took care of all these Icelandic. I own the hotels. Bob knows me.
All right, guys, so while we get old Sparky recovered out of the bottom of the slab there.
It is crowded
Oh, yeah. People everywhere.
everywhere.
Which is awesome. You know, normally we're cooped up inside the trailer and we don't get to come out and be part of the crowd like this. So we're enjoying that today. So guys, in case you're just joining us, that was only our third driver here for Hill 4. So you haven't missed much yet. We're here in Bikini Bottoms, Tennessee, or Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee, for the National Rock Racing Cup Championship Finals. This is our last race for the season, which is kind of hard to imagine. This is our very last bouncer hill. This is the fourth one that they've hit. 2 yesterday, 2 today. And after this, someone is going to be busy tallying up lots of points totals to figure out who's going to be standing on the podiums tonight. Cole Shirley, absolutely. Huge shout out to Brooks, Myers, all our volunteers, our recovery crew, the media that have been working so hard to make these events happen all year long. It's a lot of work, y'all. It's hot out here. It's dusty. We're loving it, but we're grateful for everybody's hard work.
Talking about loving it, how about old Travis Lovett? What he showed
Hey, Jack.
Let me tell you something. Jack Porter's about 15 feet from us, and we've been traveling together for the past, 10 months. And we put on many, many, many thousands of miles between Jack, myself, and Bree. And it did my heart. We are the Three Musketeers.
We are now the Three Musketeers.
It did my heart some good seeing Jack.
Oh yeah.
Attack the left side.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about, hit it on the right side, Jack said, no. Okay.
Jack said, y'all watch this.
We're going to take the man line right here, bro.
And y'all look how fast that recovery crew's working out there. We got the best one in the business.
And I know Bree gave that shout out along with Cole Shirley to Brooks. Brooks is, to me, he's more than a cameraman, a promotions guy, a media guy. He's a mentor of sorts, and we're very, very, very lucky to have the privilege of working so closely with him. So yeah, I want to get my 2 cents in, give Brooks a shout out myself.
I think we should. That's also a good chance to say thank you to all the families too, and the supporters of all the crew, all the drivers, you know, the spouses and the kids and everyone, and the buddies that are working late in the shop, you know, and helping make all of us be able to do this, you know.
Oh,
Are we getting like sentimental now that it's the end of the season?
It is, but you know what? I don't understand why people aren't hitting that share button for us. Hey, for all of you that have,
know by now.
For all of you that have hit the share button, we really, really, really appreciate it. But if you haven't yet, I need you to hit the share button for us. We are not charging an admission fee for you guys to watch this thing. We really, really, really need you to help support these drivers and the sport itself.
To show some love.
That's right.
To the sport and the drivers. Y'all be sure to hit up their Facebook pages too, their Instagrams.
What up, Jessica Schultz? I kind of sound like Blake right now.
All right, where's the Sam Carter fan club? He is sitting on the line.
Where's everybody from Oklahoma out there? We got Sam Carter, the Iron Man of sorts, out there running both the UTV and bouncer class.
All season long.
And here he is in Plum Buck.
Well, he made that look easy.
Thank you for sharing, Robin. Come on, Sammy. Stuck it!
Textbook!
Oh, that's a 10, baby. Everybody hold those cards up.
Woo!
Sam, the man, Carter, stuck it.
32.38 for Sam.
And with that, Sam Carter moves into the lead with a 32.38. Sammy Carter in the lead, straight up the middle. You know, him and his mama, Miss Sandy Carter, told me that's exactly what he was going to do just minutes before we came into the studio.
That looks like a perfect example of a plan that actually went according to how you thought it out.
Yes. Perfect, straight up the middle. Which does
not often happen in this sport.
And he's got that Plum Buck buggy just working.
Yeah. One of the handful of our drivers with rear steer on the buggies as well. Rob, thanks for sharing to the remote control hobbies groups out there. You guys rock.
You're the best. Thank you, Bessie.
All right, Randall.
Randall Key.
Out on the course.
Oh! Back it up, Randall. You all right? What a save.
It's okay. He just wanted to, get a little lined up better.
That's it.
was throwing everybody to the right yesterday as well.
Yeah, he definitely has to take more of a line on the left, but he's backed up all the way, and he's sending it. And look at, watch Bobby.
Hang on, it's
Where's
not
Bobby?
over yet. Hang on. Come on, Randall.
Everybody and their mama is running out there. Bobby Tanner on the scene, Danny Smith on the scene, Adam Ringer out
All right,
there.
we got the double thumbs up. We
Randall
have the
Key.
quickest recovery. Quickest as in, like, those guys are just fast. They're runners. They get over there so fast. They just cross the whole pits. How'd they do
And
that?
I don't know. They got wings, baby. Let me tell you, what a season Randall Key has had.
Oh, yeah.
He's been such an inspiration for tens of thousands of people out there. He is paralyzed from the waist down.
Yep.
And he drives.
It does not slow him down one single bit.
One bit. You will never, ever, ever be able to say this gentleman is handicapped. He works a farm, he goes to work every day, and he works harder than most people I've ever met in my life.
Absolutely. We got to give a shout out to Wendy, too.
Oh, yeah,
Wendy's
without
our
a
girl.
doubt. Wendy makes it happen. Wendy's
Wendy
out there.
is a huge part of their racing operation and making everything happen.
She works side by side with Randall day in and day out, not just to race prep, but to take care of the farm, take care of business.
And she's always got such an awesome attitude, you know?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt.
All right, guys. Well, that didn't take long. We're getting Randall out of the... getting Randall out of the course there. Recoveries are just part of the sport, guys. Thanks for being patient and hanging with us through them. If you want some extreme driving, you're going to have to see a few recoveries once in a
That's
while.
right.
That's just part of the deal.
But guess what? During recoveries, you get to hang out with these two right here. So if you got any questions, spit them out. Pop them down in the comment section down below. Crowd just giving it up for Randall Key. And he does it all for them, you know.
Absolutely. Speaking of some rock bounce and royalty, I see Bobby Tanner on the line down there.
Oh, yeah. The Godfather. And he is gunning for 4th place in the season. He has to have a stand-up run right here. Period. His whole season is riding on this. He's currently sitting, I believe, 5th place. As far as last night goes in the standings. Just a few points behind William Stewart. I believe it was 3 as of last night.
Man, yesterday really shook things up in the bouncer class.
Yes.
In a crazy way.
So Bobby's going to need to one-shot this. Bobby is going to need to send it out the top fast. So I don't think we're going to see Bobby laying this up. Bobby's coming to win. Oh, no. Oh, he ain't got no steering. No steering.
I don't know. Hang on. Oh, man. You know. Well, as long as he can get pointed at that slab, Dave, he's going to find a way up it.
Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Tanner!
He is manhandling that steering wheel right now. Oh, man, you know that's got to be so frustrating. But he made it.
I've seen it all. I have seen it all. $75.01.
75.01 from Bobby Tanner. Joe Pierce, the main maniac, is up next.
And what an end to Bobby Tanner's season. It's a testimony and a testament to who this man is and what he's made of.
Well, he had a dang broke ring opinion last night after yesterday's race, and that didn't slow him down at all.
Bobby Tanner, man alive. God bless that man.
That's right, Cole Shirley. And Peter Basler. And Steve Howell. I agree with all that.
We have got rock bouncing OGs chiming in left and right on this live feed. We love you guys and wish you were here with us. Peter, I'm going to send you that date early, my friend, for next year.
All right, Joe Pierce. Oh! All right.
The main maniac. You think he's going to send it, Bree?
I don't think so, Dave.
Straight up,
Yep,
baby.
he's going for a nice and smooth run.
Joe Pierce. Stuck it.
All right.
He stuck it. Oh.
That was a 3.253, I believe, for Joe Pierce.
It was. And Sam Carter remains in the lead with a 3.2.38.
All right.
Sam Carter holding on. And Travis Lovett showing everybody what that line is.
All right, y'all. Bubba Bacon on the line. He's had one heck of a season so far. Been just digging in and hanging on, staying up there near the top. See if he can keep hanging on to what he's got.
Oh my Lord. Bubba Bacon!
Get him out of there.
RCV recovery crew all over him like white on rice.
Disappointing finish for Bubba Bacon.
But not a disappointing finish for the season. He done showed out.
Oh, absolutely.
He has been working diligently all year in that points race between him and Timmy Cameron and Brandon Davis.
For sure. He's been hanging in there
And
all season.
I reckon he just wanted to put on a show for all them TBR fans out there. If you love you some bacon, throw it up in the comment section down below. Team Bacon Racing. Show Bubba and the entire Bacon Nation that you love them.
I see old Hellbent heading towards the starting line. You know, Dave, it seems like a lot of these drivers realize the, the strategy of, a nice smooth run here. Nobody's really launched it yet, which obviously we've got lots of drivers still to go. But they're getting lined up and they're hitting it with some controlled throttle so far.
Show him some love.
Is that Nick Campbell?
I think Nick Campbell is running up in the Raging Hornet.
This is Elva. On the yellow? Yeah. This is Elva.
Elva's running? No, I just ate her ghost.
Is she riding? She's riding. Oh, okay.
Driving?
Yeah.
She's driving.
Yeah, she's driving.
For who?
Yeah.
For who? I wouldn't go to that porta john all the way to the end now. She's driving. She's driving right
She's driving the yellow one.
Okay. Just cause?
She's just driving his buggy going down that hill. She's driving Peter Robinson's buggy, his hornet buggy, right?
Yeah, just for fun.
I don't know.
All right, guys.
Buggy driving.
We've just been told that one of the Icelandic crew members, Elva, I'm not even going to try and pronounce her last name, but a big part of their Icelandic Formula Off-Road racing crew, racing series, she's going to be driving the Raging Hornet.
She is driving for Steve Robinson, Elva from Iceland.
She drove here last year on Katla, super truck.
Okay. Does she race for Offroad? Does she race for?
She did last year in Iceland and she came here because she's one of the organizers.
So Elva drove last year for Formula Off-Road Racing. She drove the Katla buggy, and she is now driving this 1,000 horsepower rock bouncer, and she's going to hit this
So
wall.
she's one of the organizers.
Yes.
For the, and I believe she's building a buggy right now, but so she's not even one of their normal racers.
Right. She drove the Katla buggy last
Yes.
year.
So not a whole lot of experience, you know.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so I might even be able to say this is her first time driving a bouncer. I'm not sure about
Absolutely.
last year. But either way, good for her, and we'll definitely enjoy seeing that.
And what a great thing for Stephen Robinson to do. Extending his hand, giving that buggy out, and putting Elva behind the wheel.
Oh, for sure.
Just so many good vibes happening here.
Looks like Matt Schisler on the line. Need Cassidy Stewart to sit down. Oh yeah, I just called her out.
And
All right, guys, we got Bub out of there. We got Matt Schisler on the line. Things are about to get loud.
oh man, y'all turn your sound down on your phones or on your TVs, because it is going to get
If
loud.
you can see Dave and I during Matt's races, we're normally covering our ears.
All right, so what I need you guys to do, if you love you some rock bouncing, hit that share button, please, for me right now. Look, I know you're going to do it later or whatnot. Hit it now for me. We got Matt Schisler on the line. And if you remember Matt's last performance, there we go. Matt's last performance was one of the most craziest runs of the year. Right here. All right, now
much.
when people say send it, that's what they're talking about. That's Matt Schisler's wall right there. He did that. He did that
Matt
for
did
revenge.
something wild on that last time we were here earlier this summer. He did some sort of fancy pirouette on that slab.
All right, I'm gonna put it out there. That buggy was 15 to 20 feet in the air right there, the front end. The front end of that buggy was 20 feet in the air, at least.
Yeah, I bet he's probably feeling that just a little bit.
Luke Wilson, I swear I could see your face. That's exactly, look, that's what my face looks like right now, Luke. That was insane.
Oh, he came down right on that top edge, too.
Oh, absolutely.
The buggy.
That was hands down my favorite run the last time we were here at Bikini Bottoms was Matt Schisler. I've never seen anything quite like it. Hey, I just want to let y'all know we have this dude here right now. He used to ride shotgun with CJ Bynum. He's done backflips with CJ Bynum and rock bouncers. Mr. Jack Hooks just won the Ghost Pepper Challenge here at Bikini Bottoms, and he looking a little runt right now.
Oh, I didn't even see him down there. Oh, he's so regretting that right now.
It's bad.
Bless his heart. Anybody out there ever done a ghost pepper challenge? Ever eaten a ghost pepper?
Oh man, it was crazy.
Whatever it is, don't do it.
He says, whatever you do, don't do it. Hey, you got a t-shirt at least out of it.
At least I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate y'all sharing the feed. And please do me a favor. If you love the sport of rock bouncing, if you haven't subscribed, MadRam11, if you're new to the sport, go over, check out MadRam11 on Facebook and especially on YouTube. I'm not going to say that's where rock bouncing started, but, well, that's kind of where rock bouncing was introduced.
I think we can definitely credit that with a lot of the popularity.
You know, Bobby Tanner may be the godfather of rock bouncing, but MadRam11 is the father of rock bouncing media. And hit the subscribe button. I don't know if he has a Patreon account, but if he does, you need to hit him up on that. And not just him, but all of the media that covers rock bouncing. All of the media that covers rock bouncing in the world. You know, we have Busted Knuckle Films. Right. We have Jonathan Wright over at Black Dog, snapping pictures.
Yeah.
Image Offroad, and Mr. Chris at High Octane. Everybody does such an amazing job, so please hit him up. And also, he's a huge supporter of the live feed and of rock bouncing in general. Brian Bebo Watt of the Bouncer Life Facebook group. If you haven't joined it yet, y'all need to do it. Got an awesome community over there of people who love rock racing, rock bouncing all across the board. Wonderful, wonderful community. So give Bebo a shout over there. Oh, for sure. Show them also some love.
All right, I believe we've got John Campbell on the start line.
For sure. Hope everything goes smoothly, brother. Now, what a weekend here at Finals. This is the end-all be-all right here for the SRRS season.
We gotta end the season. We might as well go out with a bang, huh?
Oh, for sure.
We've had UTV Bounty Series racing, which we're still going to wrap up after this with the final two hills. We've had our bouncer races, which this is our final race currently we're in the middle of. We've had Icelandic Formula Off-Road racing. naturally, if they're going to come to the U.S. to race, they come to Dyersburg, Tennessee, right?
I brought my biggest fan, Bree's biggest fan, Dave's biggest fan.
How about that?
We're having some tiki talk over here.
Mr. Jamie, Chief Jamie Cold Iron from the Whoop 'em All tribe. How you doing, brother?
Doing great. What we got over here? Trump's Wall?
Man, I tell you what, they're coming over left and right.
We had Alex Biddick here. He'd be trying that. He's wanting to cross it anyway.
What's going on? Hey, what was this morning like, brother? For those of you who didn't see the UTV finals, the Cup finals, in 1,000 words or less, man, tell these fans what they missed.
Man, it was a good race. The course was set up good, a little short course, which kind of veered toward us. We were just slow in a couple places, and the old motors about had to lick, so we're just hoping it holds on for these next two here. But it was a good time.
Yeah, you were smoking out some of the mosquitoes for us going up.
Just trying to help everybody out, you know.
That's so kind of you.
I got 2 words. Paul Wolf, go.
Oh my God, that's all you need right there.
That's it, Paul Wolf.
Enough said.
Sum up his season. Sum up what you've seen as a fellow racer who's been trying to whoop his butt all season. What is Paul Wolf? What was his season? Sum it up for us.
Paul's had a great season. He's been fast all year. He's been consistent all year. And remember, like we was talking this morning, everything's so tight right now. Somebody bobbles, you're out. Timmy bobbled today.
It was insane. So does that mean we're going to see you in a Can-Am next year? You're going to follow
Maybe a Honda.
You heard it here first. Are we going naturally aspirated?
Maybe.
That's right.
Supercharged Honda.
So if you don't know, Jamie Cold Iron, he rocks a naturally aspirated machine 1000. That's it. And he's rocking with the turbos. Man, how does that make you feel? I mean, seriously, you may not have come in first this year, but you hung with them all season long.
We had a great year this year, especially with what we was running. I think we came out, top 5 for the series points. I'll take it every year. That's great. I'm tickled to death.
So, Chief Cold Iron, I know you didn't do it alone. You got anybody you want to thank, brother?
Oh, man, we got a bunch of them.
Come on, we got time.
Oh, yeah, we do, don't we? We got Special Carrier Suspension. Clint's even here today. I think this is the first time I've seen him at an event. Glad to see him out here, getting around, talking to everybody. Brandon Ho, Dave Carter, DC Motorsports, Razor Sharp Customs for the chassis, Cobra Axles, Performance Side-by-Side Bushings, Gear Grabber Shifter, all things UTV, EMP, Ace Trailers for keeping us going down the road. Shoot, I don't know. Y'all always get me on this. I need a cheat sheet.
We're going to get you a cheat sheet for next year, Jamie.
There's somebody over there maybe you should thank.
Who is that lady anyway? That's my wife. It's the first one she's made it to all year, but she's down here.
Yeah, and she's down to see you race just about every weekend of the year. You have an unbelievable schedule, and we really appreciate what you do and how you represent your sponsors and the off-road community. And what can we expect for 2019, Jamie Cold Iron?
I don't know. We ain't done with 18 yet.
Talk to me. What do you got? The Bust the Shell.
We got the Bust the Shell. We're setting number 2 in it. We got one more race for it. And then we got the Bounty coming up after this that we're setting the number 2 in it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 p.m. tonight, the UTV Bounty Series, hill number 4 and 5. After this Bouncer Hill, we're going to be going over to the UTV Bounty Series. And for those of you who've never seen a Bounty Series, why don't you explain to them real quick, Jamie?
The Bounty Series is it consists of 5 hills. If you don't climb one, you don't go on to the next one. Usually your first hill is the timed hill in case of a tiebreaker somewhere down. If someone doesn't make all 5 hills, or if everybody makes 5 hills, they all kick back to the timed hill, and you get your winner from that.
What are these hills like? Are they like little dip-dee-doo hills?
No, you're going to see, like today, we're going to be running what these bouncers are running right now. So
Which is insane.
It could be. We're going to run the Fable Hill. I guess that's what you call it. But it looks like it's trying to dry up a little bit.
It does look like it's drying up a little.
But I think Sparky,
there's no hose out there anymore.
He dug some holes down there that you could, bury people in at the bottom.
Not that you know anything.
Not that we would do that.
I wouldn't know nothing about it. So that'll make it interesting. But we'll just see what's going on. We'll just ease up here. It's the last race of this series, so we got 2 weeks to fix it before another one. We got plenty of time.
Right on. Jamie, thanks for coming on in and talking to us. Can't wait for you to see what you do in the Bounty Series and the Bust the Shell Series as well, brother.
Thanks, sir.
All righty.
You guys have a good one.
You're the best. Jamie Cold Iron from Refurbished Racing. If you haven't followed him yet, you don't know what
What are
you're
you waiting
missing.
for?
Check him out on Facebook, Refurbished Racing, his race page, or just hit him up. Friend him on Facebook, Jamie Cold Iron.
Kenny, we are in Dyersburg, Tennessee at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. Looks like we just about wrapped up our recovery there. We've got John Campbell sitting on the line waiting for his shot at this hill.
John Campbell unveiling his new Reject Fab chassis this year.
I raced with John last weekend, actually. We did a Tough Chuck Challenge obstacle course at one of the county fairs. I decided to be nice, and I let him have second place, and I took third, you know, because that's the kind of person I am, Dave.
You've been having good luck at those fairs past few years, haven't you?
Oh, that's a Molitor racing tradition. My dad, Chad Molitor, and that's actually the very first thing I ever raced at was the Lawrenceburg County Fair like 7 years ago. With one of my dad's old tube chassis buggies. That was before like rock racing was really even a thing. And we still try and go every year. We love it.
Alrighty, and while we are waiting, we are about to start running. Currently, and I haven't been able to say this all year, after 8 racers, Sam Carter, the Oklahoma kid, is currently sitting in first place. In second place, the main maniac himself, Mr. Joe Pierce. In third place, our chauffeur, Mr. Jack Porter, is in third place. Travis, the wild man Lovett, the hitman himself, the man with the plan, is sitting in fourth place. The godfather of Rock Monster is in fifth. And staring at me from 5 feet away, maybe we can entice him in here, is the man sitting in second place right now.
Whoa, surprise!
Is Mr.
I was
Joe.
waiting to hear my name as you were going down the
Pierce.
bottom of the list.
Come on in the middle, Joe.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Man, let me tell you, it does my heart good to see Sam Carter sitting in first. He's been running both the UTV and bouncer class all year. He hasn't missed a race. Then we have you in second place, who made that 32-hour trip down here?
I was 23 to be
23.
exact.
I inverted
it
the
was
numbers.
Pretty good. Only
23 hours to
Yeah.
make it down here. Currently sitting in second place on this hill. And then Jack Porter. I don't think for Bree and I, we could have a better top 3 than what we have here.
Oh yeah, that's
right
good for
now.
Jack. Did good. Yes, it's awesome.
But if we round out the top 5, then we have the Hitman making his comeback, coming out of retirement.
Yeah,
And then the
Travis.
godfather of rock bouncing, Bobby Tanner himself in fifth.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Bobby lost his steering.
The
Oh, yeah, we
world,
did.
the world noticed.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The world noticed.
He
Bob-
never gives up.
No.
Never.
So what do you think about all this, Joe?
I think it's a great event. We got a huge crowd. We got a lot of our sponsors are here. We had a great turnout. It's been an excellent event.
Yeah, this crowd has just grown today exponentially. It's
Huge.
crazy.
Yeah.
Our area kept getting smaller and smaller here. We got
That's a good thing.
hemmed in on
It's
all
a good
sides.
thing. I mean, that's why we come out to put a show on for the fans.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I believe Sam Carter, he didn't make the podium last race, but he was in fourth place last race. And he's been slowly creeping up the leaderboard, kind of doing what Batman has been doing, Will Stewart.
That's what happens when you get seat time. You get better and better. You know, practice.
Absolutely. But you know what? I didn't think, and it was I'm getting pretty good at determining where somebody is as far as the run goes. Your run surprised me dramatically, but it just goes to show that smooth is fast.
It is. It is. I was sitting at the starting line, and I'm not into the points. I'm just here to put on a show for the crowd, and I'm thinking, I've completed all 3 hills. Do I air it out and go for big air, or do I just run it smooth and smart? And we took it fairly smooth.
You know, it was crazy because you look at it, I'm not saying it was slow motion, but it was just so, it was like Paul Wolf's run yesterday. That was 4 seconds faster than the rest of the field. He didn't look like he was killing it. You know what I mean? It was just so
Out
smooth.
for a Sunday drive.
Your suspension, Joe, I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know who you've been learning, if you've been learned it all yourself. But your suspension is freaking working, brother.
I spent a lot of time taking them shocks apart and putting them back together and practicing on hills and adjusting and just learning. It's just time.
All right, Kenny.
Showing.
Well, you know, what about some of the specs on your bouncer? You want to talk about the main Maniac bouncer?
Sure. Actually, my power plant is probably one of the smallest out here. I got a little LS3. It's about 600 horsepower.
No, it's not that little, because that's what I have too.
Yeah. All right. And we got a 400 turbo, and I'm one of the last guys running an Atlas transfer case.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
The holdout.
Yep.
So are you going to, you're going to pretty much, I guess, leave it the way it is, just freshen it up, go through everything for next season? Or do you have any special plans in the works?
The way we've been going up and down these hills lately, I think rear steer might be an upgrade I'd be looking into.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
fully support that decision.
Every buggy I had before this one had rear steer, so I've had a lot of practice at it. I think it's time.
You had it and then you don't anymore.
Oh, it's
You're
awful.
Like, you're searching for it all the
Yeah.
time. Do you feel like that?
I do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, before he runs out on us, if any of you have any questions for the main Maniac, for Mr. Joe Pierce, throw them in the comments section down below, and we will definitely try to get him to answer these things, right?
Yeah, well, I'll do the best I can.
So, when are you going back home, Joe?
We'll probably take off early in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully we'll try and get home Monday night.
Right on, right on. You got a lot of jobs. You want to talk about what you do for a living? What pays for all this?
Sure, yeah. I own a roofing company.
Okay.
I started it 18 years ago with a 1979 Jeep Wagoneer.
Wow.
And went to work. And now I have 12 employees. And
God bless you, Joe.
Yeah.
That's
and,
awesome.
The economy's going good. Construction's good.
Oh, DC. DC
Thompson, you hold your horses.
Yeah, why'd you run away last night, DC? All right, Camp
Good to
Crocker.
see you, Camp. We haven't seen Camp in a while.
Yeah.
All right, there goes John Campbell.
John Campbell. He's got that new buggy running good.
Man, that reject fab chassis is working.
Yeah. He's been doing a lot of chassis. I actually just met him yesterday.
Hey, Joe, are you running 43s or 44s? Wow, that was smooth.
That was good. Out the top. Yeah, running 43 SX stickies. Whoa. That is a new leader.
Ladies, hold on. Hold on to your babies. We have a new points leader right now. Mr. John Allen Campbell racing for Big John Racing.
John Campbell's a great guy, too. I've been helping him answering questions with that buggy and trying to help him the best I could.
Brandon Davis.
Here we go.
Brandon, what can you say about Brandon? You've been racing with him for 3 years now.
I have.
What can you say?
I could say I've never felt so bad for a racer when I saw him roll on his side yesterday. I about shut a tear. I felt so bad for the guy.
I tell you what.
He's such a nice guy, and he's going for the points, and just a small slip-up. It was awful. He's a great driver.
He's a great
guy.
A great competitor, but you know, I got with Brandon after the race, and we asked him, how do you put that aside? How do you put that to the back of your head? And he goes, you just do it. You know,
you have to.
It's done.
You don't have a choice.
We got 3 more hills.
You need to come up to the starting line with the same attitude every time, that you're going to win this race. And if you don't have that attitude, you're not going to win.
All right. Brandon Davis trying to hold on to his 3rd place lead right here.
Yes. Yeah, he needs a good finish. So, Bree, When is the Avenger coming back out?
Well, we hang on just a minute. Hold that thought.
Oh, that stinks.
Come on, Brando. Come on back down, buddy. All right, that's about a 70 to 75% grade. Ladies and gentlemen, it may.
Can Rhea steer it into that ledge?
That is a 70, at least a 70% grade.
Oh, that's steep right there.
Oh man.
Back it up, Brando.
Yeah, you gotta hit it. Sometimes you just gotta send it.
What? Yeah. What? What a season. Come on, Brando.
A little more.
And this is what happens. It can happen to anybody.
It can. You gotta hit those just right.
This
You don't want to go
is
over
one
backwards.
of the
you know?
greatest drivers in the world right here.
He is, absolutely. Absolutely. I watch him every weekend.
Hold on now. Do I
Looks like
see?
he's feeling it out to make sure his next pass is the one that.
That's what it's looking like. Oh. Oh, that's not good.
On his lid.
Another rollover.
Oh, get to him. I think they're sending smoke signals to Chief Jamie Cold Iron from the Whoop 'em All tribe.
Zach is so funny.
Now,
The announcer is something
if
else.
you are not here to hear Zach Garner on the mic, you done missed it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the icing on the cake.
He is. He's very good at his job.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself around that.
Now, I don't know if Brandon Davis was strategizing right there or if he was just trying to ease up that hill and try to make
I'm
a
not
safe
sure.
pass.
I think he was. I don't know. It's hard to tell
It's
on
hard to
that
tell.
one. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's not really what we've come to expect from Brandon so
Ever.
far this season at all. You know, any of the hills that he's run this weekend. I don't even want to. I feel bad for whatever he's getting from Cheryl right now.
Oh, Cheryl's in his ear. Oh, Cheryl's right
out
there.
on the hill.
So Cheryl's in charge.
I definitely believe Cheryl might be wearing the pants.
Yeah, I think she's in charge.
Now, if you think we're joking,
bad thing.
No. They make an incredible team.
They do. They're amazing.
She's his
Absolutely.
motivator.
Absolutely. Yep. They work well together.
And
Yes,
she is not afraid to get
absolutely.
down in the middle of things, help out,
They're a
do whatever
team.
they
They race
are a
as a
team
team.
in every sense of the word.
There's not much shyness in her. She's not very shy.
No. So, Joe, where can everybody see you next? I have a feeling you want to go get you a tan out in the desert.
Actually, we're doing a little freestyle show in West Virginia, November 9th and 10th.
You know, I like the sound of that freestyle show.
Yeah. So that means backflips and crazy things.
That sounds like just nothing but some old school. I mean, people going to be drinking some cold beverages there. They can bring their own water, right?
Absolutely.
And other cold beverages.
Yeah, whatever they choose. Yeah, as long as they're over 21, they can drink whatever they want.
Hey, I just want to mention one of these comments I just noticed. Someone, I guess from Sweden, I'm not really going to try and pronounce that name. He says, it takes 21 hours to drive from South Sweden to North, and you drive 23 just for a race. Dedication.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And
To put that in a whole new perspective, huh? You could cross their country in less time than to get to this race.
But it's well worth it. Every bit of it. The fans, the racers, the SRRS team, just a group, great people. Absolutely. Brandon out of the vehicle?
I can't quite see from where I am down to the bottom.
You guys,
We've got our best and
you guys
brightest
are
on the
seeing
scene
some,
down there.
Yes, you guys are seeing some grade A rock bouncing right here.
Oh yeah. When I got done that run, I said to myself, "This is rock bouncing right here.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta commit. You gotta jump. You gotta get some air."
What about that Fable Hill over there? I know it's almost kind of, how many times have you run Cable Hill, the real Cable Hill?
Probably 4 or 5 times, I'd say.
Like nothing else in the world.
Like nothing else in the world. Cable Hill, we have to hit it wide open, as fast as you can go.
Yep.
And this hill over here, we have to strategically hit those big cliffs on it and go
Yeah.
slow. So it's a little different.
But when wet, what a lot of people were seeing on television right here, when wet, it started acting pretty crazy.
I
It
was
got a
having
little
serious
crazy.
flashbacks to watching and driving on Cable Hill.
It changes the whole game once you get it wet, for sure.
Hey, somebody asked where at in West Virginia is the freestyle show?
Yeah,
gonna
let's get
be?
some more information, Joe.
I shared the poster on my Facebook page. if they
Well,
wanna
there
take
you
a
go.
look.
If you're
Good
not,
Evening Ranch is what it is. Good Evening Ranch.
If you're
Yep.
not friends with Joe Pierce on Facebook,
Yep.
you're a fool. First of all, second of all, you're crazy.
Yep.
But you know what? If you want
Okay,
to remedy,
Dave, tell him how you feel.
Yeah.
well, I'm just saying,
Showing some love.
if you want to remedy that, just friend them. He's an amazing guy.
We have a Main Maniac page as well. Check that out.
Adam Perdue is asking who all will be with you in West Virginia in November. Do you know that?
The Apollo group is coming, which includes Ryan Brumhall and the Hulk Buggy, Bobby Tanner and Screamin' Blue will be there, Adam Ringer will be there, who else? Randall will be there as well, and I believe Danny Smith is coming.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good lineup right there.
Oh yeah, all the big names will be there. It's gonna be a good time.
For sure. I can't believe the crowd here today, though.
Oh, this
It kind
is amazing.
of crept up on me.
Yeah. Well, we went in the trailer for a little while to prep some stuff for the awards banquet. We came back out, and all of a sudden it's people everywhere.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it.
It's awesome. This is a great event, having the Icelandic guys here and
Yes.
running the Razor Bounty series, and it's just show after show. It's been a great week.
Absolutely. Looks like we got all unfinished business back on all fours.
That's a good thing.
Well, you know what? We've been calling him Mr. Consistency for 3 years now. And you know what? Everybody has a bad day. He had a lot
right.
on the line. And
Tom Brady.
anybody that's ever, yeah, if anybody has ever played sports on any level, whether it's high school, collegiate, or professional level, understands that when everything is on the line, it truly is a game changer.
It is.
And when you got 3,500, 4,000 people all screaming and cheering and watching, I mean, it's a lot of weight on the
It
shoulders.
is. You want to do good for your sponsors and your family that's watching, everybody.
And boy, it's
Sometimes
tiring.
you go a little too fast or a little too slow, and
Three to 4 days in the dust with the sun beating on you
it's hot down here.
in a fire suit.
I'm severely disappointed in Tennessee's weather right now.
Yeah, me too.
Very disappointed.
Absolutely. It was 50 degrees when I left home. It was nice.
I mean, apparently Mother Nature didn't get the memo about it being October now. Doesn't
So
that
this
mean
isn't
like
normal, right?
October 1st means we get fall weather, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who are tuning in, my name is Dave Z, and I'm with Bree Molitor and a special guest star, Mr. Joe Pierce. And we are at the Southern Rock Racing National Championship Cup Finals here in beautiful Dyersburg, Tennessee at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road. And let's catch up with our leaderboard. Currently in first place on hill number 4, our fourth and final hill, is Mr. John Allen Campbell, representing West Tennessee. From Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Kid, Mr. Sam Carter is currently holding down second place. The main maniac himself, Mr. Joe Pierce, is sitting in third.
Oh, that's not bad.
Jack Porter is sitting in fourth place. Travis, the Hitman Lovett, is currently in fifth. Bobby, the Godfather Tanner, is in sixth. Brandon Davis did not finish. Randall Key ended up on his lid, as did Bubba Bacon and Matt Schisler. And did you see Matt's run, brother?
I did not. I think I was right before him, or
Good gracious. He had to have gotten 20 feet in the air. He launched it.
Oh, he did?
Launched it.
Oh no.
I wasn't expecting
He didn't launch
it.
it like last time he launched it here.
He didn't do a 360
But
with a
he
twist.
definitely launched it.
No
Yeah.
360 twist.
No.
There was no flourish on the launch this time. It was just straight up and down.
And it's like,
That's right. Shout out to Keith Toolman for all of his hard work. He is getting a workout on the recovery.
Hey, and Zach Garner and myself, we're going to be coming out with some Toolman shirts for all the drivers. We're going to make some up, give them to all the drivers, because the Toolman helps all of the drivers in between runs, helps them get up and get their machines back together. I think he's welded more here in the past 2 days than most weld shops weld all week.
That welder shut off. It's been running for 24 hours a day out there in the pits. We changed ring and pinions in Bobby Tanner's last night.
Oh my word, yes.
Yeah, and we've just been changing parts and tires, and nobody sees what goes on in the pits back there, but it's 90 degrees out, and we're just working on these things to keep them going.
All right, we got some more bacon in the skillet. We got Tim Bacon, and I tell you what, if he runs a smooth run, my prediction is he will end up on the podium for finals.
I agree.
All right, looking good so far.
Come on, Timmy. Come on, Tim. Yes, that's it!
Not quite
Back it up,
enough.
baby, back it up.
I was laying on my back, holding Brandon up his
Back it up, back it up.
head sticking to the seat. He was on fire, everything. He's like just staring at me. I was like, are you okay?
Bubba on the hill, spotting his brother.
He's
Send
telling him
it.
to go.
Told him to send it. Front end is gone. Front end is gone.
Man, coming down right on that top ledge is not an easy hit on these buggies or on the drivers.
I don't know.
it's hard.
I don't know if it's a ring and pinion. I don't know if it's a drive shaft.
If you notice at the top of that concrete, the dirt kind of goes down a little bit. His
Yeah.
tires are falling in that, and he's bellying out.
Yep.
You either
Absolutely.
got to send it high enough to get over that or go to the side.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, if y'all love you some bacon out there in the world right now, show Team Bacon Racing that you love them. Hit us up in the comments section down below. Show Lil Tim some love.
Yeah, he had the first 3 hills today. He had it smoked. He was doing real good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we thought he had it. That's too bad.
And we appreciate all of you guys sharing the live feed. Anything we could do to help this sport grow and help these drivers get some recognition. If you love what we're doing, we're not asking you for any money. We're not asking you to send us anything. We don't have any big sponsorship paying for this bad boy right here. If you love the feed, if you love these drivers, hit that share button for me right now, please. I appreciate it. Now, what were you saying, Joe? All right.
I don't remember now.
Joe just hit the share button.
Distracted with bacon and big blocks and all
I
kinds
tell
of-
you
I
what.
get all excited.
That's
Will
right.
Stewart has not gone yet on Hill 4, Rosie.
We've got a whole bunch of family checking in with the Bacons. Cleveland, Tennessee is standing behind Team Bacon Racing. Will Stewart has not run yet, and I tell you what.
Hey, look at my buddy Kyle Crouch is watching over there.
Oh yeah,
That's him.
Let me tell you something, people. I know I embarrassed Kyle earlier in the feed, but
Oh, good.
Kyle is the original badass, or should I say bad donkey.
Yeah, yeah.
And who wants to see some more bad donkey or Bad Donkey 2 in 2019. Show Kyle Crouch some love.
Let's hear it.
He's one of the nicest guys I've met racing. He's a great dude. And he owns a roofing company, too. We have a lot in common.
He's something. You know what? You do have something in common. You're both nice guys. You're wild competitors. You're great competitors. And
roofers.
And you're roofers. That's right, Kyle.
All right, looks like
Who do we got next?
Showgirl on the
Adam
line.
Ringer, my buddy.
You know, I'm a people watcher by nature.
Oh, I know.
And we're not going to talk about the case still pending, but I'm a people watcher by nature.
Okay.
And about 4 years ago, I was at Cable Hill, and all I saw was just Adam Ringer just watching. I was watching Adam Ringer, watching and studying, and I nicknamed him the Professor, and I've been calling him that ever since, just because he's such a student of the game. He's really a student of anything that he touches, isn't he, Joe?
Yeah, he's something else. I've been to his house and his farm, and the things that Adam Ringer does, and the things he's a great guy.
All right, now check this out. I know we may have a bunch of people from Phillipsburg, New Jersey watching. Well, I know there's a couple of people here in Dyersburg from Phillipsburg, New Jersey. They came down here for their 36th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, awesome. Bruce and Lori Miller.
Yeah, congratulations.
Many, many, many more years, kids.
Also, I'm noticing some of these comments on here. We've got Nathan in Italy. It's midnight there, and he's watching. And I missed another one. Somewhere said it's 2 in the morning by them. We had someone in Australia said he watched through the night. It's now like 8 a.m. or something like that.
That's amazing.
So that's some dedication
cool.
to
We're
this.
People around the world.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And then we got Columbia, Tennessee, Friendsville, Tennessee.
A lot of Tennessee.
I love it. What's up,
yeah.
Chris Hickman?
Bebo and Mitzi in their green machine. Bebo, did you ever settle on a name for that bounce of yours, buddy? Are we going? What was it? Uptown Saturday night, or what was it?
I can't remember.
Saturday night special.
No. I can't remember. Oh, that's kind of a sad sight.
Yeah. Is he driving the forklift, hauling his own buggy?
He is. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna touch that buggy but Timmy.
Sorry.
No.
His buggy.
That's right.
All right.
All right, we got a couple from SoCal.
Oh, nice.
It's 10:22 in Iceland.
Michael Lee, what's up, brother, from Birmingham, Iowa? Where's everybody from? Come on. There we go.
Nice.
Georgia. Italia. ¿Cómo está?
You pretending?
Minge. Oh, we can't translate that. Don't translate that. Clyde, hit the beat.
Oh, Dave.
There you go.
Well,
All
it's
right,
good
guys.
talking to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back into the audience.
You're the man. And by the way, if we haven't said it enough this weekend, happy first wedding anniversary, Joe Pierce.
Yes, we spent our anniversary at a campground on the way down here. So
Shenanigans.
yeah,
Beautiful.
She supports my racing end over end,
awesome.
and it's just awesome.
You guys you're lucky to have found each other, and I'm so proud for it. You're beautiful,
We spend
beautiful,
a lot of time on the road.
beautiful couple, beautiful couple. We'll see you soon, brother Joe.
See you, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the main maniac, Mr. Joe Pierce, our friend and yours. Here we go, Adam Ringer. in possibly one of the... He's going to send it. Send it. Woo. Look out.
Oh! Go, go, go!
Look out. Come on, big girl. Get up that hill, showgirl.
Well, I'd say he did everything he could to save that one. Uh-huh.
Adam Ringer did not disappoint. The wall has been dug out. It is a different obstacle than it was an hour ago, ladies and gentlemen. And what a finale for the finals here in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
This
the
weekend
stage
has
is
been
set.
wild,
The
babe.
stage is set, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, thank you guys. Bruce Miller. my wife Rory.
Bruce, happy anniversary.
Thank you. Guys, we met at a blind date at a race event.
Beautiful.
The rest is history.
We hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, awesome. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you have to say to all the people back at home?
This is awesome. You got to come here. Just see it once. It's real.
Happy anniversary, Mr. Miller.
Thanks.
Hey, Matt, that's what I'm talking about, Mac Thigpen. When is Bree gonna race SRRS?
Whenever Clyde quits picking these straight up hill or walls at the end. I got the Avenger in one piece finally. I kind of like to keep it like that for a little while. We'll see though, we'll see. The Avenger spent a lot of time in the shop this year.
Ha.
Story of its life.
Hey, you know what? This Showgirl is hands down my favorite Rockwell buggy of all time. Period.
Showgirl danced right off the stage.
That's right. And then Adam beat her like she owed him money. God.
All right, looks like we got the brain trust down there figuring out how to get Showgirl off the course. I see a lot of guys standing around and staring at her. Staring at old Showgirl.
The number. Bree.
Yep.
The number. What is it?
Yeah? Okay, what are you talking about?
The number.
Dave's trying to send me some kind of signals, and I have no idea what he's trying to tell me right now. Goober. He's a goober. Oh, thanks, Mitzi. I appreciate that. I actually did get to race the Avenger a couple times this year. Now, finally, being at all these SRRS races definitely gave me a need for speed. Unfortunately, the Avenger, as I said, spent a lot of time in the shop this year. We had to get the tranny rebuilt and decided to go ahead and do some other upgrades and maintenance issues that have popped up on us. Buggy's 4 years old. Those, stuff wears out, especially when you drive it the way that we do. And then we ended up upgrading axles this year too. Took a little longer than we thought, as things tend to. But I did race a couple weeks ago, had an awesome time, and raced last Sunday as well in a tough truck obstacle course challenge. I also got to try some UTV racing this year, which I really enjoyed. Paul Wolf was kind enough to trust me with his Can-Am buggy earlier this year, and I raced at Dirty Turtle, I believe it was. And Jody Ford with Branding Motorsports, again, was kind enough to let me race his Razor in UTV Survival a couple weeks ago. And my first time doing that, I really enjoyed it and definitely would like to do some more of that. So might be branching out from the Avenger. Still love the Avenger. So just trying a little bit of other kinds of racing now too. So we'll see what happens in 2019.
Big smile on Adam Ringer's face. And let's run down the top 5 right now. John Campbell is currently sitting in first place with a 29.69. Sam Carter in second place with a 32.38. Joe Pierce with a 32.53. Travis the Hitman Lovett with a 48.22. Bobby Tanner with a 75.01. And Brandon Davis, Lil Tim Bacon, Randall Key, Bubba Bacon, and Matt Schisler were all, they all did not finish for one reason or another. We have seen some carnage. We have seen them airing it out. We have seen some hard hits. And boy, I tell you what, we have seen some amazing runs. Who's up on deck?
Looks like TC.
All right, who's ready for Tim
Online.
Cameron? What's he gonna do? I saw a bunch of comments.
Cam Crocker, I
saying that
think, says Timmy's got his work cut out for him. We're back to running into a wall. So we'll see what happens.
Now, a lot of people say that Timmy, or not Timmy, but nobody's gonna climb this wall. If anybody could do it, it's gonna be this guy right here. If you love you some Tim Cameron, if you're down with some Tim Cameron racing, show him some love in the comment section down below and hit the share button for him. Bless you, Bree.
Thank you, Dave. Boy, it's dusty out here. All right, course is clear.
We just got the okay from the man in the trailer. Let's do it. Send it.
Here we go. Timmy Cameron in Hellbent. Out the top, Timmy Cameron showing them how it's done.
And that is the line now, ladies and gentlemen.
That was Jack Carter's line.
32.117. 32.117 for Timmy Cameron.
Confirm that time, 32.17.
32.11, just to clarify that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Timmy Cameron is currently sitting in second place. Just a few tenths of a second, edged out Joe Pierce. Or I'm sorry, Sam Carter. Who do we have here? Another TC.
We got Ryan
Bill buggy.
Boyd. Oh, not a good start. Oh boy. Oh!
There goes a tire. That's what that sound was. That was a go forth sticky blowing out. And that was a pretty hard hit, Bree.
It was, but we got a thumbs up, so we're all good.
In the hood.
I'm glad he came back around and landed on his tires instead of his lid with no suspension to cushion that.
Come on, Data.
Y'all get him on there so we can clap for him and yell and cheer. Had a hell of a job, Mr. Boyd.
All right, guys, that was Ryan Boyd.
You don't get it next time. You're a good driver. You're just underrated.
With a very unfortunate ending of his season here. But
Now-
he's really done a great job this season. Putting that underwater underrated buggy through its paces.
Ah.
That means we are getting pretty far through our list of drivers here.
Also, I didn't want to take opportunity to make sure that all of these Americans know that not all Icelandic men
Alrighty. So, currently John Campbell is still in the lead. And on this hill we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 who have made it out of the top. 7 out of 13 drivers have made it out of the top, and we are not done. And Bree and I can't thank all of you for spending your days with us, or your race days with us on Hillside Live. We've been having an amazing time hosting the live feed.
Oh yeah, this live feed's nothing without our viewers. We love hearing from you guys. We love having you interact with us.
And I want to give a huge shout out to my man Scott Morris. Y'all know who Scott Morris is. I mean, y'all heard of a little buggy called Bad Donkey. Scott Morris may have had a little something to do with that.
Rebecca Peterson, yes, this is the last race for this weekend and also the last race for the 2018 season. As far as bouncers go. Now, we still are wrapping up the UTV Bounty Series. We have 2 more hills to complete after this. And then following that, we've got some special Formula Off-Road skimming happening this evening as well. So we're not done for the day yet, but we are bringing this season to a close.
Absolutely. Kind of bittersweet. Folks like Camp Crocker, who not only support this live feed, showing us love, but a really big part of the off-road culture online, bringing, he along with the media that we mentioned earlier. Basically, Camp holds down Cop 4x4.
Well, thank you, Irvin. I appreciate that. Looks like we've got Blake Schultz sitting on the line. And old Predator. Another buggy that has taken a licking this weekend. I guess most of them have.
Did you speak about the outlaw himself, Clayton?
No, I did not.
Clayton is on the man. He sustained an injury earlier in the season. And all of my thoughts and prayers are with him. I know, Bree, we love the whole Hollingsworth clan.
Oh, absolutely.
And we
I got
sure
to
as
see
heck.
Clayton a few weeks ago as well.
Good deal.
Yeah, we hope and pray for continued quick fueling?
Well, Steve, it's hard to tell at this point because we've been racing for 2 days now, and some drivers are working feverishly to get their rigs back up. I can tell you who's not racing. Scott Goforth. He sustained so many parts breakages. Hang on. You talk to him for a minute.
Oh, okay. Dave's abandoning me.
Hey, TC.
So like Dave was saying, Scott is definitely out. Down for the count after Hill 1, and pretty rough break.
We've got a special treat for y'all. Who out there loves them some TC? He's had a rough weekend, and what I mean by rough weekend, he's taken some heavy hits in the UTV in his Razor this weekend. He's gotten banged around a bunch. It's been a long weekend. If you love TC, if you love what he's doing, if you're a Tim Cameron Racing fan, show him some love and drop a comment down in the comment section. Timmy Cameron, what's up, brother?
What's up? How you doing, sir?
Man, what a season.
Wild. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start, honestly. Started out completely tragic, but
this is yours, Timmy.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure everyone knows how it started, of course. You know, had the other buggy and just having the axle issues, and I guess we were 3 races in. I had four hills worth of DNFs, and I was able to pull off 1 W at a Windrock, I believe is where it was. But went back and built that buggy hell bent, and knock on wood, and thank the good Lord, here we are right now. It's been an awesome buggy, pretty amazing buggy actually, all season.
Man. Now, if any of you have any questions for TC, drop them in the comment section down below. But it looks, is that Blake on the line? Who's on the line?
It is. That's Blake Schultz.
Blake Schultz. Timmy, you remember that run of his, the last run, where he willed that buggy up? He had, you may have been suited up.
There's no telling. Yes, I feel like I've been so focused all weekend, just wanting to climb everything, and it's like always be consistent as fast as I can, and control. You know what I mean.
After Blake runs, I want to talk to you about that heart-wrenching run we just saw from Brandon Davis. I really want to get into your head. And,
yes, sir.
Man, I get choked up just thinking about it, man.
Oh, I know.
Because he, all season long, man, tit for tat.
Yeah, oh, I know it. It's weird. These points, they'll get to you. You know, go home, you add them up after every race, and you always come back and try to capitalize, but...
And if y'all got any question for Timmy, drop them in the comments section down below. Speak now.
Craig Blankenship wants to know how much horsepower you're making.
Well, the buggy made 710 the ground. Should be a good strong 12, 1300.
You know, just enough.
Gas it.
Gas it. Oh, I think it's cut off.
Come
there
on.
it goes.
Yeah!
The crowd is going wild.
You got to roll over. You might as well end up on your wheels.
He has been battling with the Predator buggy for 2 full days right now. But he has not shown one lick of quit. That young man is all heart. What do you think of old Blake Schultz, Mr. Cameron?
Oh, he's always wild. That's Sam Carter's old buggy, I think. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And tell you what, that buggy's been through a lot. Through Sam and then through now Blake. It's pretty awesome how stuff holds together.
I don't know if it's fuel problems he's been battling with, or he was thinking maybe it was a spark plug issue.
Yes, sir.
But obviously he hasn't gotten it squared away yet.
We have somebody wondering if you're going to build a new buggy for 2019.
No, as of right now, my plan is to stick with Hellbent. Of course, I'm going to strip the whole buggy apart over the winter and go through every single thing that way. It'll pretty much be a brand new machine to go 19 season.
Oh, you finally found something you like well enough to stick with it for a
I've
while?
loved all of mine. Just, I don't know.
Just only for a short time.
I don't have an answer for that, really.
DC Thompson, he basically said you're number one.
Oh, yeah.
He is your biggest fan.
Oh, yeah.
We love you, DC.
DC's wild, too. You talking about putting on a show. Hey, him driving that bouncer yesterday was, tell you what, he was calmer than I expected him to be.
Yeah,
big time calmer.
Us too,
I
yes.
was really, you know what, I was extremely impressed. Almost as impressed as seeing Bobby Tanner restrain himself.
Yes, yep,
chasing
conservative.
those points.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's one at the bottom.
Somebody said something about selling stand back. Well, if you tuned in a little bit earlier, Cash LaCroix said you can expect him in the bouncer class next year. Timmy, can you tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing with stand back?
Yeah, John and Cash, they've been patiently waiting on me for going on probably 2 months now. I'm going to get it back to full roller state because I had to cut the C's off those axles to build Hell Bent because I was in a kind of a 4-week time frame.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to get the seat. I got all overs and stuff. I'm going to machine a piece down a tube and get the whole thing back together rolling, and they're going to take it and assemble it from there.
Now we got another Rockwell buggy on the hill. Blake Schultz's partner, Scott Lehman. What a heck of a guy this is.
All right.
Come on, Scott.
Zach always with the positive encouragement on the microphone.
See, I didn't like this. I wanted to jump an angle where if I didn't make it, I was in the dirt, so I had a chance to take back off, Of course, I understand it's a whole lot easier said than done. I do understand that. That right there.
I know Will Stewart is sitting back right now, sick, watching Scott Lehman mess
Dig
with
on
that
it a little bit. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah. And Batman, or the Postman these days, he has not run yet. He's waiting to run.
Oh,
Randy Borgman, my bumps are 2-inch stroke, all 4 corners. My up travel is almost equal. Hey, Ray Barnes, the 1111 came from last year. Clyde had wanted us to choose a number as a race number. I think in his future he's got something up his sleeve for everyone to have numbers. So I just went ahead and chose mine while the availability was there.
so we got a thumbs up on Scott.
That's a great question, TC, and I know it may vary from time to time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sitting out the line, and I think it was 6 or 7 before me.
Hey, TC, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Just for the people like watching on Mad Ram on YouTube that may not see the question. The question was, what goes through your head when you face a 70% hill like that? Do you kill it or do you play it conservative?
Oh no, I'm always more on the conservative side unless it's got a great running. If it's got a great running, I think I can momentum more than over half the hill, then that's different. But something like this where you're rolling into something that's borderline 70 to 80 degrees steep, I try to play it conservative and know my motor and know how it's going to feel when I try to get on it,
Now, I don't know if you know Ray Merrill or not. Are you familiar? Well, let me tell you who he is. He is the president of the Timmy Cameron fan club.
Oh.
I am not joking, Mr. Cameron. This dude right here.
Yes, sir.
He is probably your biggest fan, and he's been supporting you on the live feed
Yes, sir.
all year.
That's good. Good deal. I sure appreciate all the help.
We appreciate it, Ray.
John Davidson, we're in Dyersburg, Tennessee at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park.
Timmy, we're not kicking you out. You know we'd never do that.
Oh, I know that.
But I know that you got all your friends down there. You
Yes,
want to
sir.
get front
Yes,
and
sir.
center. And we'll definitely catch up with you later tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be going live on the banquet.
Yes, sir.
And if you have anybody else that you want to thank or anything else you want to talk about, take as much time as you
Well, just
need.
like this morning, I want to give a big congrats to Paul Wolf. That he put in absolute work all year, and I just want to congratulate him to the full extent. He's an awesome guy. He built an awesome machine, and he was able to pull off a big W for all year for the championship. that's phenomenal. I'm really, really happy for him.
So, for those of you who don't know what Timmy's talking about, Timmy was leading both the UTV and the bouncer class before finals, and that's why finals are so integral in the whole season. There were 4 bouncer hills and 2 UTV courses, and I'm going to tell you right now, Timmy and Paul have been
Yep.
all season long.
Back and forth.
And word on the street is Paul Wolf had enough to take it home.
Yeah, just it's just like one thing. You never know what's going to happen when it comes to parts or vehicle issue. And I broke a front diff, and heck, I felt even fortunate to even finish the course. And I'm so happy for Paul. It's unreal.
So not only is Tim Cameron a very, very, very gracious and professional winner, but Tim Cameron is one of the most gracious losers, or runner-ups, I should say, that I've ever met. Congratulations,
Thanks,
Mr.
sir.
Cameron.
Thank you.
Many more years of success,
Timmy.
sir.
Thanks a lot.
Truly a class act right there.
We are clear. Copy course clear. Copy Will Stewart.
All right, Will Stewart. About to go postal.
Now this is the run I've been waiting for. We've got the postman, Mr. Will Stewart, on the line.
Cassie Stewart standing up here right next to us, and
He is trying to hold on to 4th place. He's got to make this hill to keep Bobby Tanner at bay.
all right, let's see it.
This run is between Bobby Tanner and Will Stewart. Hold on, don't touch him.
And he's back up.
He's back up. Ladies and gentlemen, what a save. It's not over.
Come on, Will.
He's giving it all he's got. Oh my word. This is high drama. He's got Bobby Tanner edged out. He has to make this hill. The close to 4,000 in attendance are all on their feet.
I wonder if he'll try that left side. Nope. Oh.
Uh-oh. That didn't sound good.
I think it's getting too dug out up there at the top.
Did he just bottom out? And that's it. What an unbelievable run. What an unbelievable season. Mr.
All right, we've got
William
a thumbs up. We got a
Stewart.
thumbs up. Man, he did everything he possibly could on
Oh
that.
my God, what a run.
One backflip and still kept going.
I don't know where they are right now between him and Bobby Tanner, but it's close. That was the difference between 4th and 5th place, potentially.
And I don't know who's more disappointed, Cassie or Will. You know, they race as such a family unit.
Gosh.
All of them. Martin, of course, competing in the UTV class as well.
William Stewart has gone postal.
All right, guys. Now, while they're getting Will recovered, we got to talk about who's sitting on the line right now in Raging Hornet. Now, that's not Nick Campbell, and it's not Steve Robinson, and it's not Jack Porter.
It's Elva.
Elva from the Icelandic Formula Offroad organization. Now, she's not typically one of their racers. She's one of the organizers for their series, but we've been told that she did race one of their Formula Offroad cars last year here, and that she's trying her hand in a bouncer today.
Love it.
So I, for one, am definitely real curious to see what she does out here.
Oh, you know what? It speaks so much of Stephen Robinson offering up the bouncer to one of her Icelandic sisters.
everybody but Steve has been driving Hornet this weekend.
Yeah. The Raging Hornet's been passed around like a, well.
Yes, Dave?
Yeah. Hang on one second. I think we're having technical difficulties. It's been a great season. Thanks for putting up with Bree and I. We have had a blast.
You throwing me in there too?
Under the bus, right under there with me.
Well, we are a package deal.
Thank you very much, Clark. Means a lot. Camp Crocker, thanks for the support. Hey, if you love you some Will Stewart, make sure that you go to his Facebook page, Bat Cave Customs. He does some really great fab work on some UTV cages. Go check him out. We are not done yet. So after the bouncers are over, it's not over, is it?
Oh, it's far from over yet, Dave.
No. We have the UTV Bounty Series
Yes, we have Hills 4 and 5.
at 6 p.m. Central Time.
And guys, the UTVs are racing on what the bouncers have been racing on. Okay, this is not just your average run-of-the-mill race. It's the Bounty Series Finals, the finale of the whole season.
You know, I caught up with Travis Skelton before this bouncer hill, and I asked him. I said, "Man, you just going to take it easy because I know he has the Bust the Shell series to finish up here in a few weeks." And he goes, I can fix it. So if you like seeing the big bouncers throw some old school beat downs together, wait till you see what these baby bouncers can do.
New school beat downs from the UTV class. Man, and what an explosion, just in the UTV racing scene in general over the last couple seasons.
That's right, and we appreciate your patience while we get these recoveries done. This is not a recorded show, a recorded produced show. This is live action, and the RCV recovery crew does such an amazing job clearing the course
out there all day.
Quickly. So
Scott Drake and Jamie Ham, thank y'all for watching. Glad you're enjoying the show.
Now we have a very, very special treat for you.
Thank you, Brian, Mr. Bebo Watt, and Mitzi, of course.
We have got my friend, my chauffeur.
The Three Musketeers back together.
This is it. Hold on. Get a selfie. You want to get a selfie? We got to get a selfie on the air.
I can't see the video anyway right now.
Here we go. I'm just talking about for posterity.
You mean posterity?
Prostate? What? Get in here. Get in, Bree. Don't be afraid of Jack. Jack doesn't
You're the one that's not in.
Yeah, but we'll cover Jack up. All right, sorry. You got to understand, we've driven, 10,000 miles together this year, Jack?
It's been a lot.
A lot of miles.
I don't count them, so.
20,000?
Jack's like, I try not to think about it.
Most time they're in the middle of the night, so.
While Dave and I are sleeping. And
Pretty much. I'm sleeping a little bit myself.
Don't say that, Jack.
Jack Porter, what a hell of a run you laid down today on the slab. Let me just get this together so you can see where everybody's at. What was going through your mind when you took that left line, that incredibly smooth left line?
I've been looking at it for a while today, and I figured I seen Travis Lovett jump up it, and I was like, I knew the suspension wouldn't handle it, so I took the line that I've been looking at majority of the day, and it worked out for it.
Basically, Jack's like, this ain't my first rodeo. I know how to get a bouncer up a hill.
I didn't do well yesterday.
Well, sometimes.
We did a lot of work trying to get the buggy back running for 4 different runs.
Yeah, holy cow.
Yeah.
Between you and Nick.
And now they're letting Eva run it.
Yeah, we were just talking about Elva and you know, her role in the Formula Off-Road organization. And I guess, is this her first time in a bouncer? Do you
I'm
know?
not 100% sure, but I believe it is. I think she was supposed to do one last year, but they broke before she could do it.
Okay. Cam Crocker, you're absolutely right. And thank you for your support of Hillside Live and SRRS. Clyde has done some great things, Clyde and the crew, and we hope to bring even more, just keep getting bigger and better with next season.
All right, let's watch Elva, then I want to talk about 2019, Jack.
She better gas it. Thing got plenty of power. What's she doing?
She's used to those
paddles.
Yeah, the 2,200-pound
Yeah.
paddle cars with 1,400 horsepower.
The little rocket launchers.
She better nail it at the bottom of the hill. Now.
She gonna learn today.
She wants to make it. She better hit it. The hill probably don't look like much on camera, but it's no slouch for sure.
Nasty.
Hey, Jack, she found the rev limit.
Yeah.
I've hit it myself a couple times today. I actually had to shift to third coming off of the first hill.
Is she gonna try the slab if she gets up that?
If she's having problems with the dirt, I don't know if she'll really do much.
Hey, hats off to her for getting in a completely foreign buggy
Oh yeah, she's
and trying it out for
she's
the
a pretty
first
funny
time.
person. I haven't seen her this year. I've seen her walking around, but I haven't talked to her this year. But last year, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're
She
sending
seems
it
like a
back.
pretty big personality.
Yeah, she does.
Yes,
Go,
there you go.
Go, go!
Back it up. Back it on down. Back it on down, girl.
Is that what? There's no telling. The high steer knuckles a little bit on it from that's one of the problems we've been having.
Some
is
looks
turning
just a
left,
little
it'll
bit
kind of lock up.
I don't think I've seen a single bouncer pull this much double duty, like, ever.
It's a pretty tough buggy. And
Some hardcore double duty. Y'all were fixing it and fixing it.
Had a lot of
and fixing
breakage
it.
yesterday. We had to repair a shock tab and then a whole link bar broke off.
Damn it, Cam Crocker. You're preaching, brother. You're preaching.
Go, girl, go! Come on! Come on!
Get it up there!
Come on!
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Here we go!
I think it's out of gas. I really do.
No,
Gave her
no,
a buggy
seriously.
with no gas?
I didn't give it to her.
If Jack Porter says it's out of gas, I promise you, you need to put your money on a fuel pump.
It's definitely stumbling like it's out of gas.
She only got
she's
one
going for it,
chance.
Jack.
Bag it up, baby. Bag it up. Come on, Elva. Now, for those of you just tuning in, this gal behind the Raging Hornets wheel has never been in a rock bouncer before. This is Elva from Iceland. I tell you what,
All right, y'all.
She
Dad
is-
gave that one heck of a try.
She
on
is
that hill.
more hardcore than most I've ever seen.
Well
She gave it a
done,
good run
Alva.
for sure. It looked like it ain't broke, so that means I don't have to fix nothing.
That's all Jack's thinking about.
Yes, a couple of times. Camp.
Jack Porter, what's on the menu for you for 2019? But before you answer, for those of you who don't know, Jack Porter, he takes care of the Raging Hornet. He is Bobby Tanner's crew chief and main mechanic, making sure that Screamin' Blue is in tip-top shape for every race. And he also, I don't know where he finds the time, but he is Venom Racing. He races the Venom buggy. Jack, what's on the plate for 2019, brother? Can we talk about it?
Yeah, I'm finishing it up this year. Had a lot of problems with Bobby's buggy this year, so it kind of took away from me. But we got him pretty close to the top. I'm pretty sure we're finishing out top 5, which is really good for the oldest buggy in the series, and considering that it was missing at 3 of the races this year. But I'm going to finish my buggy this winter, hopefully have it at King of the Hammers to do the shootout, and then do a little bit of shock tuning and other scenarios for a kickoff in Texas next year.
Well, you know what? We don't ever get mushy or nothing in the car, nothing like that. The Three Musketeers here, but I just want to say you taught me a thing or two about teamwork, brother, and my hat's off to you. I know Bree feels the same way regarding that. You put the team before yourself, not only in rock bouncing, but as a father and a husband. You are hands down one of, I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, Jack, I apologize, one of the greatest family men I've ever met in my life. I just want to shake your hand on that, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, I'll see y'all here in a little bit.
That's Jack Porter.
All right, guys. UTV Bounty Series is wrapping up right now, so don't go anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere. Are we going to like cut and come back?
That is a question for our director.
I'm going to find out. Hang on. Let me get my assistant. Oh, I am the assistant. We're live. We're not
right
going
now.
anywhere.
One of these days Dave is going to learn to trust me.
Did I not just ask her what we're doing and she said she didn't know?
We just get you out on the radio.
I got the radio back, all right? I know what's going on. Oh! Clean that up! Oh, that dog got the walking green apple trots. We need a plastic bag. He got the green apple trots.
All right, guys, so that concluded our bouncer season, our 2018 bouncer season. That was Hill 4, wrapping it up for this event and for the year. We're moving right on into the UTV Bounty Series finale. They've got hills number 4 and number 5, and they are going to be no joke, totally wild. I don't even know what we're going to see out there, Dave.
Yeah, for sure.
These guys, I mean, it's finals. It's the end of the season. It's the end of the year. A couple of them are trying to hold it together for Busted Shell coming up, but there's plenty of them also that are just ready to send it.
Oh, for sure. I know, Jamie Cold Iron got with us a little bit earlier, and he's going to do his best. His motor is on the last legs. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have never seen a UTV bounty race, you about to. You fixing to learn today. All right, we got some Cash LaCroix fans in the house? I know we do. I mean, it seems like just yesterday that Cash got in a baby bouncer and he took the world by storm, you know? And now seems that he's getting a big bouncer. Timmy Cameron's going to be putting that roller together. What's going on, Craig? righty, let me see what's going on here. We appreciate you guys joining us. Do me a favor and hit that share button if you love you some cash money.
All right, guys, so just heard that we've only got 7 drivers that have made it all the way this far in the UTV Bounty Series. That means that they finished hills 1, 2, and 3, which we started on Thursday night, and now we've got 4 and 5 to finish things up here. Now, the Bounty Series we were talking about earlier, but in case you missed it, it's a little different than our regular Cup Series. In the Bounty, each race consists of 5 hills. They get progressively harder. Usually only 1 hill is timed to use as a tiebreaker in the event that multiple racers do finish all 5 hills. But basically, if you don't make one, you're out.
Here we go!
Steven Rogers in home wrecker out on the course and showing us hill number 4 right now.
Man. Now, Steven Rogers, I've seen him. I mean, for such a young man, he has such gumption and such heart.
Oh, yeah.
He has, he sustained an injury during a race.
He had a pretty wicked crash.
That would put down most fully grown men and seasoned racers. But he found a way to get back in his machine and come back and race a week later. A lot to be said for that.
That takes some guts right there.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, guys, we're getting our, looks like we're moving a few recovery crew around down there. And then we'll make sure the course is clear before sending our second driver. If you're just joining us, we have moved on to the UTV Bounty Series finale. Right now, this is hill number 4. Following that, for whoever is left that makes it, will be number 5. And if we have more than one driver that is able to finish up all 5 hills, then their time from hill 2 is what will be the tiebreaker.
That sounds pretty easy.
Sure, Dave.
It makes sense.
So easy.
It makes sense, though.
You should go out there and show them what's up, Dave.
Yeah, we're going to
Why don't we put you in a buggy?
Yeah. You know what? Let's make a deal.
Oh, boy.
I'll race.
I don't know about your deals, Dave.
I'll race the UTV class in a rental.
Yeah.
If you bring the big bouncer out and race these hills here. Think about it. You don't have to answer now.
Why don't we both race UTVs?
I didn't say that. That's, you know, there is no, that's my offer.
All right, Michael Flinner in Hellacious on hill 4.
Michael Flinner, the godfather of the Can-Am Mafia.
These guys are just too good. They're making this hill look easy. Dave, dare I say it?
Well, I mean, that Can-Am is working. This is the warm-up hill, yo.
That's right. Hill number 5 is going to be the real clincher of this series.
Hey, some random dude named Sam Wright is saying that Sandra Bullock stole your look.
You know what? I bet she gets that all the time.
For real.
All the time.
Hey, but I've never known Sam Wright to be wrong. And I'm sure he's never heard that before either. Sorry about that, Sammy.
I do believe that's Kyle Kovac up there. Uh-oh. Representing for the Can-Ams, along with Michael Flinner. Cam Crocker offered to ride shotgun. We'll see what happens, Cam.
Alrighty, we got a special guest
There
star to
he
root
goes.
on his teammates. Come on in, Brian Dunnigan.
Heck yeah. Is this the chair of honor?
It sure is.
That's it.
You've been listening.
I have.
And Kyle Kovac makes it through. And sitting in with us is the man with the plan, keeping a ton of these drivers in parts and racing. Also acting as a huge inspirational tool for them. We've got Mr. Bryant Dunnigan from Rock Life Off-Road.
I like to do what I can for the drivers, man. These guys mean so much to me. Like Dan Carter.
DC, baby.
Dan Carter takes that full body places it should not go week in and week out, and he's impressive, and he never quits.
Now, Rock Life Off-Road has been a huge booster and sponsor for the UTV Bounty Series, and we do appreciate everything that you guys do for us as well,
Man,
and the drivers.
These guys give so much back to me. You know, I've become friends with the Cruz family. You know, Jason Cruz and his entire family hang out with me all weekend. It's a whole family, the whole road. You're out every weekend with these guys, and the closer you get, the more and more you want to do for them and pull for them. Just like Dan Carter and Jamie Coldart.
How about it?
1K action right there. Oh, 1K.
Man, we need to track him down to Turbo.
I hear there's rumors about a new power plant next year, Dave. I
That's
don't
what
know.
I meant. He sat in, he told us, he spoke about it. So if you got
It's
a
something about a jet engine, or I don't know what he's got going on.
Yep, that's what he needs.
If you're an engineer out there and you got something for Jamie Coldiron, holler at your boy.
Looks like we got Jason Cruz coming up. Jason is the OG Rock Life, the first, the original. He's what drugged me into this mess. And we're trying to get him a podium so hard this weekend, Dave.
Well, Jason Cruz, I've seen him throw down some serious hellacious beatdowns.
He is not afraid of anything.
No, sir.
He's had a run of bad luck and had some part failures, and we're starting to get him worked out, and we're hoping he can finish 18 strong and go into 19 on fire.
Come on, Chase. He's been running into some mechanical issues this weekend.
We recently just got him a DC diff, and that helped his steering a whole lot. We got him a shock therapy rack. All stuff that we sell at Rock Life Off-Road, we're trying to put into these guys. I will not let them run junk parts. They run the best of the best, and that's what we're there for.
And I mean, look at of the 7 drivers that have made it this far, in this weekend's Bounty Series. How many of them are Rock Life guys? I mean,
we got Travis, we got Jason, we got Dan Carter, we got Jamie Coldiron. And I tell you, I have grown over the year. I have grown so fond of Stephen Rogers as well.
Oh my word!
Man, they drove all the way to Chattanooga to my shop to pick up a diff case.
Look at this guy right here.
Here goes El Captain right there, old Travis.
Man.
Now, Dave, if I'm not mistaken, that unofficially,
that's it,
makes him the champion of the Bounty Series.
Unofficially, he is now the champion of the Bounty Series.
And Dave, I know you're doing the banquet tonight. We've got a little surprise for Travis that he don't know about.
I can't wait.
So
now, y'all don't tell Travis now.
Yeah, we got a little surprise for Travis.
Well, let me ask you something. Let's play a little game. I'm just gonna shoot from the hip here. For all of the people watching this, if they mention the SRRS finals and they call you up looking for some razor parts, by next Friday, what can you do for them?
We've got deals on everything at the shop right now. We've got deals at the tent still, harnesses and seats and like I said, high-end steering racks and tires and wheels. If it can be put on a razor, we've got it. We only carry the best. I will not sell you junk.
Outstanding. Now, if they call up and they mention the SRRS finals, you're gonna give them a sticker?
They get a sticker. They get one heck of a deal. And we've got some Driver Series hats left over from this year. We may sneak a few of those in some boxes.
Well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, his prices really are great.
I think we got Dan Carter coming up again.
Dan the man for
guys,
round 5.
If you go on Instagram, Dan's got this thing going away where if you take a picture wearing a Dan Carter shirt and hashtag it Dan Carter Swag 2018, whoever gets the most likes on that picture on Instagram is getting an entry to win a free razor.
Free razor.
Yes. That is something Dan started
Oh,
a
boy.
couple weeks ago.
Cable hell!
Oh, reverse Dan. Oh, he's
There
on
it
wheels.
is. He's fine. Now, you guys thought we were freaking kidding about these baby bouncers hitting the
Yes,
big
for
bouncer
everyone that
hills.
was thinking Hill 4 was maybe not quite living up to what we were talking
All right,
about, we're moving on to Hill 5 now. This is Fable Hill. and
Do
the
me a
TVs are
favor.
hitting it.
Hit the share button for these guys.
Please,
this
guys.
is not for the faint of heart. If you love rock bouncing, if you love rock racing, if you love you some DC motorsports, hit that share button. Hey, if you love you some rock life off-road, share it, baby. If you love Jason Sparky, hit that share button, baby.
Jason's
There he
man.
goes, round
Jason's
two.
from about 30 miles from where I'm from. And
Word,
we had a lot of fun together.
word on the street, he's hell on two wheels.
Word on the street is he's hell on any kind of wheels.
Amen,
Oh,
amen.
S-Class over there. Moving up in the world on us. Dan ain't giving up yet.
Now, there's no time limit on this bounty hill.
No, and Dan will go until he shuts him, until something mechanically shuts him down, or we have to turn the lights on tonight.
Here we go.
And he's up part of it.
Now, Fable Hill looks a lot drier, but I do see some. If you look, I think he is just knocking the dust off. I think it's going to get harder
It is.
as it progresses.
It is. If he can make this ledge, I'll be interested to see what he can do on that full body. Because now he's a little shorter than some of these buggy guys.
Yeah.
You know, the buggies are like 105, and I'm not sure the full bodies are 90 something. So they've got a little advantage over him. So I'm interested to see what he can do when he gets to that next ledge.
This is what I've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Hill 5.
There's not been. How many drivers have actually went up Hill 5 this year?
I'm going to tally
three,
that up.
four?
I believe 3 or 4.
3 or 4 is all that has made it up a Hill 5 in the Bounty Series this year. This series is not for the faint of heart. I mean, it's tough.
Now, I was there a couple of years ago when Stacy Wilhoit climbed. Stacy. He was either Stacy or
Del Mar. It was Del Mar.
Yeah, Del Mar Ray. When Del Mar Ray climbed the real Cable Hill.
Oh, I would have loved
in the
to have
Instigator
been there.
buggy.
I would have
Good
loved to have
gosh.
been there.
Word on the street is he's the only baby bouncer that's ever done that.
That's the rumor, and I still believe it's true as far as I know. I've not heard or seen. If there wasn't video, it didn't happen.
And there is video. There is
video.
lots of video.
There is video.
And he did it wet. He didn't do it dry.
No.
He did it wet.
Oh, Dan's made it up to the second to last ledge. It looks like.
He's really finessing it now.
He is a driver. He's a driver, and this tells you why we. Oh, that doesn't sound good. But that's why we picked up Dan for 2019, because he does not care. He's here for the fans. He's here to put on a show.
Oh. And you know, when we caught up with him yesterday, you know, he's doing this for the fans, man.
He is.
Oh, look at him beating on that full body.
There was a couple weeks ago at a race. You know, Dan was the only full body to make a jump that others would not. And, you know, he twisted a drive shaft out of that thing, and we happened to have an RCV one piece in our trailer. And we run over there and said, Dan, what do you need? And Tyler, my mechanic, Chris Luttrell, and my stepfather actually laid under there with Dan for 2 or 3 hours and got that thing put back together so he could go try the next hill. And he just has no quit in him.
No, I've seen him leave it all over the hill at Blue Holler. We were both there together.
Yes, we were.
What?
I knew when he started that hill. I said, Dan, why are you doing that? And after the race, I said, Dan, why did you do that? And he said, because people paid to come to the race. They didn't come to pay to see people turn around at the hill and go home.
Amen. That's Dan
They come
Carter.
to see people try.
That's the other DC.
The other DC.
The other DC. Now, the other
but it doesn't look much different right now. They may both be broke.
I tell you what, both Dan Carter and DC Thompson put on one heck of a show for the fans.
DC Thompson is an unbelievable driver, and I believe if for whatever reason he ever gets any throttle control under his right foot, he will be a force to reckon with, because he is fast. Hey, what about in the Cup Series this morning? What about Paulie Wolf? He is not a Rock Life driver, but I do not care to promote him. That was the fastest run I have ever seen. He was smoking.
You know, I think that the Tim Cameron interview a few minutes ago said it all, where he was just like, he's been an amazing competitor all year long. And
I've been
he was
real
extremely happy for Paul Wolf.
I am too. You know,
we all are.
We were down. If I'm able to make an SRRS race, I like to stand by the starting line. I like to give all my guys a fist bump before they start.
Heck yeah.
And we were down there yesterday morning, and Paulie looked at me and he said, "I don't get a fist bump." I said, "Heck no, you don't. You get a hug." And we walked up, and I gave him a hug, and he put down a smoking run.
Beat the rest
Thursday morning. Beat all my guys. Beat
by
everybody.
By 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And the rest of the pack, the top of the pack, they weren't even a second apart. But Paul Wolf stepped out
the
there.
same today. You know, it's no different. I know that him and Travis are in a battle for the Central Series, and I went up today and I gave him a fist bump and a hug today. I said, "Man, good luck. Hope you put a smoking on him," because he has worked his tail off this year.
Amen.
And he deserves it.
Amen. And Travis Skelton, 427 Racing, has really run into early in the season. I mean, it was a it was a roller coaster for him.
Well, if it wasn't for one malfunction at Wildcat early in the season, Travis would be right in the thick of things for the national championship.
100%.
You know, he had a bad tumble here in the spring, but still, with the way the point series are structured, that would have been okay.
In the future, don't ever let him not accept a rental again, because I think that if he would have accepted that, I know it.
I had a full body 16 turbo, and I told Travis, I said, "I don't care what you do to it. Go start. Go beat it up. Go run it." And he's like, "No, man, I hate to do that." And I said, "Travis, go run it. We'll fix it." Right now, I'd say he's probably regretting that, not running it just a tab. But he's still right there, even missing. I think he missed 2 races.
Yeah.
And he's still right there in the hunt. You know, last race out in Missouri, he put a smoking on them guys.
Podium, baby.
Yeah.
Topping it.
Yeah. As I like to call it, it's the Rock Life Podium Takeover, Dave.
Yes, sir.
We've been on fire. Travis and Jamie have run it this year. They've held the candle for everybody, and we're hoping to get some more in before it's over with. We still got a few minutes.
Dan unfortunately got so close to the top up there, but is now being recovered. Looks like he broke a tie rod. Definitely having some steering issues up there. So we're going to get him off of Fable Hill.
And that's definitely
Man, did he get close, though.
Yes.
What a try.
And there's no quitting that guy.
No
quit.
Never.
No quit.
Can you believe the crowd out here today?
Oh,
for
it's
finals?
unreal. You know, we're set up as a vendor. When we come to the races, we like to set up a vendor booth and bring tires and wheels and shirts and hats and all kinds of stuff to the fans. And we're set up way down over the hill because, one, I just like to stay out
about what, 200, 300 yards away?
Yeah. We're out of the way, and we have been swamped today. Busy. There's so many people out here. It's unreal. This is probably the most packed race. And I've been out on the road 15 weekends this year, and this is the most people I've seen at an event, the most excited for an event, and it's just unreal. The Icelanders are so nice. They have been so good to me. They've come by the booth and they've talked, and they'll stand and talk to you forever. It's an amazing experience to come to Bikini Bottoms. If you've never came, get your butt out here next year at the finals, or if there's another race. But especially get your butt out here at the finals and see these Icelanders, you know, meet the guys. They've got posters, hats, T-shirts. They'll talk to you till you're blue in the face. And
amen. If you got kids, seriously, especially if you have kids, and even if you're not a seasoned rock racing fan, come on out, get your kids in one of these buggies. I mean, it's just so amazing how the drivers take these kids in and just make them feel so special.
It is. We've had guys at the booth. You know, I've got the Driver Series hats, and they've been down there today off and on signing autographs and giving hats to the kids, and so on and so forth. And then you got the Icelanders. They've got posters and shirts and hats, and they're doing the same thing. And just come out.
Well, it means so much to the spectators to be able to come and really get.
It does, and they can get up close and personal with the drivers and with the buggies. You know, these guys will set your child in their machine. You can't go to an NHRA race or a NASCAR race and expect anything like that. And to me, growing up in the off-road world, this is more impressive. The machines are more impressive.
Yeah.
So, just really quickly, hill number 4. Hill number 4 was pretty much a cakewalk for these guys. You know, not because the hill was simple, but because of the skill level of these folks.
We have whittled it down to our top bounty drivers now.
Now,
Cassidy Stewart, just to answer your question real quick, Steven went on hill 4, but he hasn't gone yet on hill 5. Dan Carter was our first up on hill 5, Fable Hill, and he just he got real close, but he didn't make it and just got recovered off the hill. So we'll be bringing in Travis Skelton.
Travis Skelton, unofficially.
Nothing's official until he has a trophy in his hand tonight. But I have a feeling if anybody's going to make it up Hill 5 today, it's going to be Travis Skelton, because he's done his Cup Series. He's done what he can do there. That's out of his hands. This is in his hands, and he wants to climb that thing.
Amen, amen.
All right, here he is sizing it up here.
Now, Travis Skelton, if you talk to him in person, he is incredibly respectful and quiet and very soft-spoken. But I think he lets his inner rage out in his buggy and his driving style.
He does. Travis is the most generous person. You know, like I said, we do the Driver Series hats, and I bet I've made 50 dozen this year for Travis, and he's paid for every one of them, and he walks around and hands them out to fans and kids. There's just no limit to what he'll do.
Oh, there he goes.
Come on.
He's working it.
If anybody's going to get it, I think it'll be Travis. Travis just put in, he's had a lot of transmission trouble this year, and he just put in that TCP billet transmission. He's running a billet diff case in the front from DC Motorsports and HD Extreme Off-Road. He's got the KB3 drive shaft. I don't think there's any weak parts left on that. He's got Turner axles. If anybody can get up without parts failures, I believe it'll be him.
I believe he's broke. We heard from the hill.
I jinxed him, Dave.
No, not at all. Travis Skelton broke. All righty, thanks for tuning in. This is the 2018 SRRS Bounty Hill Finals. This is Hill 5. This is the last of the 5 hills, and they are going up Fable Hill. We have seen Dan Carter run, almost make it to the top, and had to be winched out. And there we saw Travis Skelton break. That looks like Kyle Kovac.
Cassidy, 2 have tried, and nobody has made it up Hill 5 yet.
Hill 5 is it's serious. You know, out here last night, like I said, I'm set up right down the road, and I can see all this of a nighttime because I stay in my trailer. And there was a full-body RZR that tried to climb that last night after the lights were out, and that guy took a nasty spill. So he rolled all the way to the bottom. This is not a joke. It's a very serious hill. And I mean, you've seen some of the bouncers having a whole lot of trouble going up it earlier, the big guys. So it's legit for these RZRs and Can-Ams.
There you go.
And Can-Ams.
We can't forget the Can-Ams. The UTVs.
I've yet to see anybody in a Kawasaki Terex though.
Okay.
But they're coming.
Cassidy Stewart, we love your family. We love what you guys mean for the off-road culture, and what a heck of a weekend of racing.
What size tires do most of them run? What size tires do most of them?
Most of them, most of my guys run 30s and 32s. In the Bounty Series, some of my Cup guys all run all the way down to a 27. It just depends on what they're doing.
Good
I know
gracious.
Travis runs 30s. Clint Garrison runs a 29.9. It depends on what they're doing that weekend.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Kyle's heating it up right here.
Yeah, it's impressive. Those Can-Ams, man, when they first come out, you know, they were a 3-wheel drive machine, and I wasn't real impressed with them. But Fleener come out of the gate last year at a Bounty Series event and finished second with a stock Can-Am. And I stood back and I said, what is happening here? What's going on?
Okay, let's reevaluate.
Yeah. And actually, talking about Michael Fleener, I think he's coming up next. I've been around the series all year long, and I ran into Fleener, of all places, at Brimstone last week.
Come on.
At Paragon. And we stood and talked for over an hour. We traded T-shirts. I've got a Hellacious T-shirt in the trailer. He got a Rock Life shirt, and that's one of the nicest, most genuine guys out here.
Truly is. Hung out with us all weekend. Love Michael Fleener.
Oh, he's awesome.
And what a driver.
Oh, it's unreal. I mean, you know, last year especially, he came out with a stock Can-Am, stock cage, stock tires, stock engine, everything, and showed these guys who've been doing this for a long time what was up. And I was very impressed with it.
Now, it looks like Kyle's backing down. I don't know if it looks like he may have broke. Fable Hill is not being kind to the baby bouncers today.
It's not going to be kind to anyone, I don't feel like. And you were talking about, I want to go back a minute. You were talking to Cassidy.
Yes.
Will and Cassidy, I've got to meet and hang out with some this year.
That's Will and Cassidy Stewart.
And I didn't know them coming into this year, and those are two super nice people.
They sure are.
You know, everybody that I've run into in the off-road family has been super great to me. They've welcomed me in. And
some might say Will
great.
might be the people's choice. I don't know.
He
the
may
people's champ.
be. Man, he's just a super cool dude. And rumor is he has a whole fleet of RS1s now.
He does now.
He does now, and he said he's going to come out next year and tear up the world with some RS1s.
All right, he's going to send it right now. They said send it on the line.
Fleener.
All right, Michael.
This is going to be a show. Fleener never disappoints.
You just love that name. Say it again. Say it again. Last time this
Hellacious.
season. Yes. Now, this is my pick for getting up the hill. If anybody can do it.
He'll do it.
He will.
He'll do it, or there'll be a belt or an axle laying next to him before he quits.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
He's working it. See, what he's doing right now, Dave, is he's trying to get his tires good and sticky. He's warming them up. And in a minute, they're going to grab and he's going to shoot up that hill.
Amen.
Unless he stops.
Or unless a belt goes.
Unless a belt goes.
Because I know a lot of that smoke is tire, but look at that. Woo! Michael Fleener.
Speaking of belt smoke, yesterday morning, the Dirt Dauber had a substitute driver.
He sure did.
For safety purposes, we're going to call him the Stig.
Yeah, 100%. We did not mention his name.
We did not. He smoked a belt, and that dude went in limp mode, and he finished the whole race in limp mode, and he come off, and that was his first ever race. And I have never seen somebody with a bigger smile on his face.
Hey, man.
He's like, heck yeah, I finished. I didn't wreck. I'm not last. I'm like, you're right. That's all that matters, dude. He had a big time.
Good attitude.
And I think things are kosher now. So the Stig may make another return next year in the Rock Life buggy.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Ryan, you said you might be.
We're breaking out next week. We're breaking out a 2019 Gilbert's Offroad chassis. I'm going to be doing some driving. The Stig may be doing some driving. There may be a guy named Delmar Ray possibly in the seat a little bit. And then we've got some other things going on. I know there's some stuff going on with the team rules. It's been a little bit of a controversy this year, but Clyde's got that straightened out, and it's going to be an awesome thing next year. And we're coming out next year to have fun. And you know, if you ain't first, you're last. And if you don't chew Big Red, amen. Have you seen it?
Michael Flenner is doing that thing.
Yeah, for anybody that might have missed it, this is Michael Flinner
Now-
in Hellacious Buggy,
Yeah.
giving it everything he's got out on the Hill 5 for the Bounty Series.
All righty. And that's it for Mike. Hold on! Hold on! Michael Flenner! We've got forward motion.
He may have it. This is, to me, the second ledge down is the steepest one and hardest one.
Travis.
If he gets up that, he'll walk right up it.
Travis.
Michael Flenner said he wants to put on a show to the recovery crew.
Here, Travis Skelton going to give us a little rundown of what happened.
We started up the hill, and we had a real good run all the way up to the top, and then when I popped over that top ledge, I didn't let off the gas, and when that front tires come down and caught that concrete, it just popped. And yeah, it was loud, so it was my fault. I didn't let off the gas. You know how that goes. You caught up in the moment trying to get as far as you can. The U-joint kind of broke. I could see it down there wiggling, but then something let loose, and so that's the way it goes.
Travis Skelton, is he coming out the top in Hellacious right now?
He's trying real hard. He's trying real hard. I don't know. We're getting ready to see. He's got to be about getting running out of time.
I haven't watched a beatdown like this since I saw that Ike and Tina Turner story on the TV.
Hey, Dave, the good thing, if Travis says he broke a U-joint, Friday, me and Travis and Todd Keller got together, and Todd Keller got Travis some of Todd's Spicer U-joints that he makes for Keller Performance Products, and we're going to get those things in Travis's buggy next year, and we're not going to have that issue anymore because Todd Keller built some awesome stuff. You know, that's also some stuff you can pick up at RockLifeOffroad.com.
Amen. So something's going on with the Hellacious buggy. I think they're winching him out.
Yeah, they're winching him out. I think that they decided probably for daylight purposes that if he wasn't making some forward motion. Oh, Travis got one more thing.
Looks like my wife's checking in. What's up, Christy Z?
Hey, y'all,
and,
I know.
also Stacy Wilhoy checking in. Saying, you know Delmar's cousin?
Delmar's cousin. Okay, yeah. Delmar came by the booth earlier this morning. I didn't know if Stacy was here or not. I knew Delmar.
No, Delmar was here, but Stacy said it was good seeing us. He was kind of covert because Delmar stole the show.
He did.
Now, what were you saying, Mr. Skelton?
I said that I broke something in my front differential, and I did. And everybody knows that I'm running the new Stage 4 kit, and we're still testing it. But up until this point, it has not broke. And the only reason it did break is because I come down on that concrete under power. I don't care what you put in there, something's going to give. You know, with that new billet case, the case didn't break this time. It went internally, so one part at a time.
That Stage 4 kit from DC Motorsports has won you, what, 3 or 4 out of the last 5 or 6 races?
Every one just about except one.
Yeah. So if you can get 5 out of 6 or 7 races, I think it's a pretty good piece.
Amen. And it looks like Jason Cruz is on the line representing Team Rock Life Off-Road.
I'm not 100% certain how the points are lined out, but I do know we're trying to get Jason on the podium for the Bounty Series. And the only way Jason can get on the podium for the Bounty Series is he has to go out the top of this hill that nobody else has went out of, Dave.
Well, this is going to be pretty awesome.
This is awesome. If
Brian
he makes
Maddox.
it's going to be wild.
Brian Maddox, to answer your question, we will not be live for the Formula Off-Road skimming tonight. We don't have the camera capabilities for that, unfortunately. So once this hill's over, that'll be it for Hillside Live. Y'all hang with us.
And Scott Drake, we appreciate the feedback. We're glad you found us too. Sit back, relax, and watch Jason Cruz take on Fable Hill here at Bikini Bottom Off-Road in Dyersburg. Oh, that didn't sound good.
Oh.
You know, this is a real Hill 5.
This is a Hill 5.
There's no question about it. This is a real hill. And whoever makes it up, if anybody makes it up, they have earned every inch of it.
That's right.
No doubt.
And the only thing we're asking you guys to do, this is not a pay-per-view. We're not asking you to send us money. Hit that share button. If you respect and love these drivers, hit that share button. If you love the sport and love what we're doing, hit that share button for us. And I really, really appreciate that. And Diana, we love the Oklahoma kid too. Sam Carter showed out, baby. Showed out today in the big bouncer class.
Did Jason break up there, or do you think, or is he just trying to get him another run?
Now, if nobody has touched the buggy yet, he's still in.
I think he's just trying to back up and get him another run.
Hopefully.
Matt, we will not be going live for
maybe
the
not.
award ceremony either. Same thing, unfortunately, we don't have the camera capabilities for that. So once we're done here, wrapping up the UTV Bounty Series Hill 5, that'll be it for Hillside Live for the day.
Yeah.
But we're not done yet, so y'all stay with us. We've got a few more in our UTV class.
What are Jamie's chances of climbing this thing in that naturally aspirated 1K?
I'm going to say it's as good as anyone else's. Jamie is a driver above all things, and he's good at what he does. Yeah, he's going to need the power, but I think that a lot of this is driver. You're going to have to hit the right points at the right time.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Brian, thank you for what you do for the Southern Rock Racing
Thanks,
Series
Brian.
and all of the drivers. You really have put together one hell of a team.
You and Bree have worked your butts off all year long. We appreciate what you all do. It's so nice when I can't make it to a race to be able to sit down and watch it and hear you all talk about it. There's not two greater ambassadors for the sport out there, and we appreciate that as fans as well.
You're the man.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you, your support.
And joining us in the studio here out in the garden.
It's a good thing we got this candle, Dave. It's getting dark in here.
Yeah. We got our little mood light over here.
Let me get a hold of this #1 right
Hey,
here, baby. Can-Am in the house.
You need another water or something like that?
I got one right here. I'm
All right,
ready.
Brother, all right. Sitting next.
Flinner.
Yeah, sitting
I
next
beat
to.
you to it. Ha.
Go ahead.
We got Michael Flinner with
In
us,
what
guys.
buggy? Say it again.
The hellacious buggy.
Look, she's been saying it all week.
Braxton, that's good. What do you think? Can-Am, I'm
Man,
gonna take it home.
what do
dude.
you think?
Oh,
That's
my
what we
word.
want to
I
know.
almost had it. If I hadn't broke it back axle, I had it whooped. I knew I did. I know the worst
You were
part.
beating on it, man.
And I had it.
We can tell you
Who
wanted
do we
it.
have out there?
This
Is that
looks like
Jason?
Steven Rogers and
It's
home
Steven,
record.
that's right.
Hey, these little tires sure make it tough. Those big bouncers go up it pretty easy, but these 30-inch tires.
Yeah, lack of clearance makes a
Yeah,
huge
that's right.
difference,
It
doesn't
takes
it?
some driving, I tell you.
Hey, if you love Michael Flenner and you love what he does, if you love that Can-Am Mafia and what he's trying to do to the sport, turn it on its end, hit that share button. Where can they find you on social media, Mike?
Hellacious Can-Am, we got a site. Just check it out. Hellacious Can-Am. One for the axles, baby. All we need is some good axles. Somebody gonna come through. Stock axles.
All right, y'all heard that.
I tell you what, man, you threw a beating on that thing. You told me yesterday, you done lied to me.
Well, you know.
You done lied to me. You said you was going to take it easy, Michael.
Have you ever seen me take it easy?
Hell no.
I'm here to win, baby, every time I come. I'm here to win.
So go follow him. Go follow him on the Facebook.
All right, guys, it looks like Steven Rogers is off the hill.
Great talking to you. Thank you, brother.
#1.
Good job.
And we've got the man with the plan, Scott Goforth from Kodak, Tennessee, from Goforth Tire and Motorsports. We saw Nikki Goforth checking in. We love those people. We love those two.
All right, Jamie Cold Irons hitting Hill 5.
This is it. Holy crap. Chief Cold Iron. heard. He's working it in that naturally aspirated machine. No, ladies and gentlemen, that is not a turbo.
Come on,
That is
Jamie,
a-
let's see you whoop them all.
That's a wore out 1K, baby. Yes, Chief Cold Iron is from the Whoop 'em All tribe. Y'all heard about them. Look at him working it. Jamie at the top. Jamie.
Yeah, motor's gonna be a little more wore out after this. Good thing he's planning on some upgrades. Y'all, I may have misspoke earlier about Steven Rogers being out there. I'll confirm that for you in a minute after Jamie's done with his run. It's getting dark out here, Dave. It's hard to see these buggies
I'm telling you.
from that far away. Why does Steven Rogers on the starting line? Starting line. I misspoke earlier,
Come on.
so we still got him to go. Jamie's up, doing his darndest to get up this hill right now.
Look at him. There it is. There it is.
Come on, Jamie.
Woo! They don't call them baby bouncers for nothing.
Supposed to pick somebody up with the timer and take them down yonder. You know what you're talking about?
For the formula, for the skimming.
Yep, man.
This guy right here, ask him. Bama. Diana, I
he's
think
still
we're going to
going.
be back. Thank you for your support, as always. We really do appreciate that from everybody. Davey and I love bringing you Hillside Live out here. We've had an awesome season, had so much fun, gotten to know these drivers, you know, so much better, and we've just had a really great time. This truly is our off-road family, and I'm really looking forward to 2019 and seeing what all everyone's got up their sleeve for that.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And thank you all for allowing us to do what we do.
Alex, no, nobody has climbed Hill 5, Fable Hill yet. Jamie Cold Iron's out there giving it all he's got right now.
Come on, Jamie.
Jamie's losing ground.
I don't know how he's going to go back to the Whoop 'em All tribe if he don't make it out the
He
top.
might lose some face.
I know he doesn't want a yard sale his rig right now.
Yeah, he's looking for that Bust the Shell series coming up.
That's right. He's sitting in second place in the Dirty Turtle Bust the Shell series, but it looks like he's giving it all he's got.
Brian Maddox, well put. Thank you, sir. Jared McNally, I could not agree more. Sam Wright, if you're listening, think about that.
And
Looks
Jamie
like
Cold
Jamie's
Iron.
coming down off
Yeah.
the hill. Ugh, I hate that. We're not on. That means we've still got Steven Rogers left to go here on our Bounty Hill number 5.
Is Steven Rogers on the line?
Yes, sir, he is. And I'm got confirmation on that this time around. I got a little mixed up between him and Jason Cruz. I saw orange buggy and
Are you gonna go down and skip it?
called it wrong. Hey, Tiffany.
Tiffany Porter.
Okay, thank you.
Who do we have here? Is that a home wrecker?
Sure is.
Steven Rogers, the kid with heart.
He's been racing his heart out today. I really hope he does something on this hill now. Jewel A, you might be right.
All right. We are. It looks like they got some light shed on the situation.
Hey, Jason, you got your phone on you?
Oh, Steven Rogers giving it all sorts of cane on the side of that hill. That Fable Hill is no joke with these baby bouncers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had one heck of a season. Bree, how can we sum up what we've just been through in the past 365 days?
I don't know if we can really even sum that up, Dave. We've gotten to watch some wild action, got to spend time with some of the best people on the planet. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Hang on one
we
sec.
got our mood. Good thing we have our citronella candle out here.
I'm serious. We want to thank all of our sponsors who do so much for the sport. We want to thank, first and foremost, all of the drivers who have left their hearts, their souls, their blood, and Lord knows how many parts on the side of these hills.
That's right. I want to thank also just the family members and the support crew, you know, all the friends that have spent late nights in the shop helping everybody make it to these races, you know, the unsung heroes of the rock racing world that help enable what we do out here.
And it wouldn't be a rock bouncing event if we didn't thank the man up above.
Absolutely. You know, I thank God for all the blessings we enjoy, and rock racing's one of them.
I want to thank Mr. Clyde Bynum and his family for all they do. They're part of rock racing.
Yep.
All of the volunteers, the countless volunteers, and the people helping put up the big show, tear it down, and make this happen. And I want to thank all of you. Without all of you out there watching the Mad Ram videos, the Busted Knuckle videos, without watching the SRRS live feeds, without going on out and cheering on and supporting your favorite drivers, there would be no sport of rock racing.
Right.
So for 2018, it's been an amazing year, an amazing experience. We love you. We thank you for all of the feedback. And we can't wait to be back. Hillside Live in 2019. Take us out of here, Bree.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us this weekend and all season long. We're going to be bringing you who knows what in 2019. So stay with us for even more coming next season, all right? Y'all have an awesome night. We'll see you later.